everybody. We are live here, Shane, for the main events, the lower main events here Saturday night.
Yes, indeed, here at Clash of Champions 2024 here at Hoosier RC HobbyPlex in New Albany, Indiana in USA.
Man, oh man, we've seen some good racing on this track. It's definitely not a one-line track, and a lot of small mistakes happening out there that can really push you back.
Right, for sure. I think a lot of elevation change maybe you can't see on camera, but also that corrugated pipe. When you get close to it, it's not like the white pipe that we use in California. You can just skim by. It'll pull you right in.
Man, oh man, so it's going to be a good one out here. We're already lining up here for the main events. I don't even think they got a practice lap.
They did not. We're getting lined up for the F main here. The F main, I think it is for... let's have a look here which race we are going to right now. Let's have a quick little key. It is going to be... Is that correct? Yes, it is 17.5 Expert 2-wheel drive buggy brought to you by DRC. This is the
F main.
That's right, you heard right, F main.
We have to go to a C tonight, guys, so it's like somebody said, grab your coffee, grab your popcorn, and let's have some fun.
Let's have some fun, man. Let's go over to the live broadcast. How are you feeling today?
Tired.
You having a good time?
I'm having a good time nonetheless. Yeah. All right, buddy.
All right.
Where are you going?
All right, let's get going, guys. Let's get going here. We're going to get going with Dave Giacalone, Nolan Hunt, Will Santiago, Spencer Gabrowski, Brian Desores, Paul Hamilton, Brian Krull, Jonathan Canto, and Daxon Hoskins for the F main. That is F for Frank. Yes, we have that many buggies running in Expert 2-wheel drive buggy.
All right, we got Megan up on camera. She kills it. I'm gonna do some work right now, and hopefully you guys are enjoying the coverage. Thank you all for tuning in. Be sure to share, like, and subscribe. 1 of 40. He's out in South Africa. He says he's not gonna make it. It must be like 4 a.m. there or something like that right now.
Yeah, it's pretty late. 1 of 44, that is absolutely fine as long as we hope to see you for tomorrow, which is Sunday, and we will have the mains being from the B all the way up to the A mains. It looks like around about 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, our time, will be the head of the Clash of Champions, which I believe will be the 2-wheel drive buggy mod main.
Yeah, so should be dialed in as they got some. He says 3:33 in the morning. 1 of 40. He's been one of our best viewers. He's always on here.
Absolutely, yes. Thanks for joining us, 1 of 44. Kai Baka saying we need to hydrate, and absolutely we have been doing so. We went downstairs and got some water in us and went to the restroom and so on, so we are good to go here for the last portion of today's coverage here with Mod Live Media, brought to you by JConcepts, and that timing and scoring which will pop up on the screen in just a second, brought to you by RCGT Radio, RCGarage.info. Claim your profile today. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors. Team Associated, ProTech, SXT, DRC, TDK, Exalt, TLR, Phantom, Hobbywing, Motif, One Up Racing, DBR, R1 Works, Vision Racing, Factory Tracks, Racing K&K Hobbies, Mod Live Media, Boom Graphics, and ProLine.
We
Races
got
ready.
Toddy
Here we go.
in here from RC Excitement.
No TQ, no
Hello,
3.
hello. All right, and we are off.
2 drivers have missed their race, unfortunately.
Ooh, we got a couple going down there as the top 2 start to break away. Oof, where's my timing and scoring? My bad, guys. There we go.
Do we know if it will be 1 or 2 bump spots? I think it will be 2.
Oh, I believe it's 2.
I think it's 2, although in some big events they only have 1 bump spot. I believe it is 2.
So I have Nolan Hunt in the lead of this one right now. He's starting to break away from the rest of the field. Little Nolan. See him there.
It's a nice picture.
It is. Young RC driver, future champion right here.
Indeed, we've seen quite a number of young drivers perform very well, as well as several of the ladies in our lineup. I think we have 3 or 4 ladies. Just going to show that age nor gender makes a difference to speed. If you wish to compete in RC racing, anyone can do it.
Most definitely, as he is doing work right now for little Nolan Hunt. Coming onto the straightaway here. Hear that special tone. No real battles on the track. It's pretty much Nolan in that lead. Here in 2 going to be Spencer, Brian, Paul Hamilton, Daxton, Brian, Jonathan, and David Giacolone, and Will. Not making this one.
Yeah, 2 drivers there. The TQ in the number 3 spot did not make it, and the number 2 was all on his own, taking off well, but I think that was Brian Desores. I think he dropped down to the 3 now, battling with Spencer there. But out in front right now, young gun on a 13.512 lap pace is Nolan Hunt. Nolan Hunt in that all blue buggy white wheels as he goes over the JConcepts roller. And up onto the ProTech tabletop, into the Proline S's, onto the Exalt downside. Hobby Wing triple. That is really a double here as they go on to the Factory Tracks Racing downside and onto the team associated double and straightaway. Nolan with a commanding lead over Spencer Gabrowski right now, about 10 seconds, 4.1 seconds. As I read that timing and scoring, it looked like 10 seconds, but it is in fact 4.1 seconds. Fast lap right now, a 23.2. Last lap, a 23.9. As he comes across the lap here. 2 more minutes to go in this F main. It looks like he is going to bump. He's looking nice and consistent. And the young man able to control his nerves, even coming up on a back marker looking for a lap. It looks like that is Will Santiago running for his honor in order not to get lapped. Race number 1 of 56. Number 1 of 56, and that is what happens when you have mains and you separate some of the drivers. Of course, in the heats, we can run 12, and in the mains, they will sort only with 10 because there's probably 2 bump spots. That allows these lower mains to bump up, so they have sorted, and thus there are more heats than what we saw in practice. That condensed 40 race format that we saw previously now stretches out to 56. Nolan Hunt there so far with just one single little bobble on the JConcepts roller and a little bobble onto 2 wheels there, but he has plenty of time, about 2.6 seconds back to Spencer Gabrowski, and I think 2 bump spots. I do speak under correction, maybe 1. Spencer Gabrowski now making up time, about 1 second he took out of him in the last lap, so soon there will be a battle. Maybe he will catch him on the last lap. They're going to get by for about 2 more laps here, their current pace at about 23 seconds per lap. Here in the 17.5 Expert 2-wheel drive buggy F main, brought to you by DRC.
We got a battle.
Oh no, he rolls over. New race leader Spencer Gabrowski out front for the team associated team. The big Gabrowski. Average size man, of course. I'm just joking there about the movie of the Big Lebowski.
10 seconds
now
left.
Nolan is going to get to put some pressure. We're going to get a battle here in the F main. They both roll. The nerves is getting the better of these drivers in the F main. They both need to calm down. They're going to race it to the line. Who's going to take this one? I think they both take a bump. I'm not sure. Spencer looking for the inside. Spencer makes the move around the outside. Can he keep it clean? Can he keep it good through the shoe? Oh, he goes over the pipe, and I think that will do it. I think Spencer Gabrowski going to take the win in this one, and Nolan Hunt will come home possibly in the 2. See if he can hold on to that, and he does. Great race, guys. Great race. Great race. We're going to go and get an interview with Spencer Gabrowski, winner of that F main, Nolan Hunt in the 2, and Brian Deshaws in the 3.
Good job out there, guys, grabbing that one. Battle to the end.
Yeah,
Lost for words.
Yeah, my feet are shaking. My arms are like spaghetti.
One of the best battles I think we're going to see all weekend. You drove really well, man. Congrats. You had it all the way up until the last couple laps.
Yeah.
Who do you want to thank?
My dad and mom for bringing me here.
Congratulations, buddy.
Thanks.
Great job out there, man. Grabbing that one and the bump. How's it feel?
Pretty good, I won't lie to you. I'm pretty excited.
Right on, dude. It looked great out there. Put the pressure on. You guys both making little mistakes here and there. Were you shaking up there a little bit?
I won't lie to you, yes I was.
Right on, buddy. Great job. Who do you want to thank?
Well, my father and, Factory Tracks Racing, of course, and, of course, Alan Horn.
Right on. Great job, buddy. Best of luck in the next one.
Thank you.
You got it.
I
Back
believe
to you, Shane.
I believe that both of those drivers taking the bump to the next E-main, which will be in a couple of races' time. So look out for young gun Nolan, and also there the big Lebrowski.
Look at that shot, Shane. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that is pretty cool there from our pan-tilt zoom camera. As we get ready here for the SXT two-wheel drive mod buggy C main. Getting lined up on the driver's stand now. Here we go. Nice clean start from all of the drivers. As I spoke too soon, one driver does catch a pipe there, but not being wheeled by another. Certainly a worry when you have a U-bend sharp turn like that, with a number of drivers starting off on the same straightaway, very closely packed together, but all of them getting through cleanly except for one nudging the pipe by his own fault. Right now, Alan Horn in the lead, father of Aiden Horn, and the two Dylan Raposo from Canada and Billy Hayden. Both of those drivers now getting stuck, Horn and Raposo, and they're going to be relegated as the other cars come by and the marshal is not able to get to them as quickly as possible. Unfortunately, right there, a freight train of cars coming through, unlike we see in qualifying, preventing the marshal from getting to those particular drivers, and they drop to almost stone last.
Let's check that instant replay.
Billy Hayden and Wenger now out in front.
An instant replay. You can see Al Horn turning in too early, hitting that, and then pretty much getting collected right there. So I guess racing incident for sure. Unfortunate for them.
Nothing they could do, and Horn trying to spin his tires to get out of there, but no doing. As right now we're looking at a good lead for Billy Hayden out front, so we're on the battle with Wenger and Meintal. That is for the 2 and 3.
So those are both team associated engineers, both Billy Hayden and Kurt Wenger. They're both running the new team associated B7.
Great stuff. 3 minutes in this one still to go. Let's go to our leader there. Our leader is the white buggy with the green rear and white wheels. He has a good lead does Billy Hayden right now as we follow him up onto the Protect tabletop into the Proline S's, down the Exalt soapbox and onto the Hobbywing upside and the Team Tracks downside, into the shoe, the team associated double, and onto the start finish straight away. Nice run there. It looks like Tony Mintel is making inroads into the lead that Billy Hayden has, but right now 2.1 seconds separates them, and Wenger is another 1.1 seconds back. So everyone's separated just a little bit. One of the drivers behind having a little bit of a rollover there. Billy Hayden still in the lead. Fast lap now of a 22 flat with a 22.6 of last lap. Looks like he's settling into a good pace with only 2 minutes to go in this one. Lots of mistakes happening in this one, lots of bobbles, lots of adrenaline. We're going back to that battle there. That battle is for 3, 4, 5, and 6 right now. You can throw a blanket over them right now. We're going to keep following that battle there. I think the lead there is Jacob Montgomery from Tony Mintel from Alan Horn, who's come back now as well into that battle in the 5 spot. What can Alan do to get back to the point? Our leader with a good lead, but right now packed together, Jacob Montgomery with Tony Mintel, Alan Horn, Kurt Wenger, and Dylan Raposo. Montgomery was the one that rolled over now with Becker in the 6, and all the way down is Montgomery in the 8. A nice battle still going on here. I believe that yellow buggy with the red front and yellow rear is Tony Mintel. Is that a back marker? No, so that must in fact be Charles Hicks, and that is Mintel with the pink and yellow. Mintel pipes it right there and lets through Alan Horn. Alan Horn now back to the 3, but Horn now squanders it again on the same pipe right there. So a lot going on here. Our leader 2 and 3 breaking away, so Billy Hayden, Chris Hicks, and Alan Horn right now back to the 3. I was incorrect in stating there that Alan Horn was the one that went onto the pipe. That must have been, I'm not sure who that was. Definitely heads up racing here and a lot of adrenaline. The track has changed a lot now. Having put down Elmer's glue, we're going to post a video on Mod's Facebook page of Eddie going around with that Elmer glue spraying it with 14 seconds left in this one. It looks like the bump is stitched up with Billy Hayden and Chris Hicks. What does Alan Horn have to do with it? He has 2 seconds to make up if he's going to get by for a bump spot. Let's drop back to the line. Let's check out the line. At the line, did he get it? Whoa! Oh man, Chris Hicks almost smokes one of the marshals, and Alan Horn, they were stretching for the last little bit there. Alan Horn did not have enough, unfortunately, to come back from his early mistake on the pipe there, or should I say, early little bump where he got winged from the pipe, and unfortunately not enough to capitalize on his
That was a little crazy. Well,
Yes.
let's see here. Let's see that instant replay coming your way. That was a little bit nuts. I don't know if there'll be a rule after that one. Let me pause it.
I don't know what you can say about that, really, right? I mean, you're racing for position, somebody's right on your tail, and you know you don't need to make the
I don't
apex
know.
into 1. I mean, everything is on the line at that point.
Let's see that instant replay, but definitely could have harmed a marshal.
It could definitely have harmed a marshal, although, was that the marshal or a spectator sitting there?
No, that was a marshal.
Yes, that's the marshal right there.
You can see it.
Yeah, look at that. The both of them spinning out. Alan Horn, the second car there. The marshal almost getting smoked. Man.
Wow.
I mean, if I'd have been in that same position as Horn and the other driver there making it for the corner, I'd probably have chucked it in just as hard. I'm not going to lie. Look at how close Horn is. You can't come off on the brakes there. And look, he does try to start braking and making the corner, but it is too late.
Turning.
Yeah, it is too late by the time that he gets there, and he rides the pipe and almost the face of the marshal.
I think he's going to have a shock tower after that one. It hit that brick wall.
Yeah, it did. And then off the net, the drivers there on the left and right of him, I think are 8, 9 years old. The one in the center there leaning over, I think, is the oldest of the 4. And then, of course, our other drivers up there, average RC driver age, anything between 20 and 105. RC is not a age-based sport, right? So that's my joke that I'm making there. I've been talking much about the requirement in terms of your being fast is not based on gender, not based on age. It may be based on sight. So I guess as you get older, maybe your sight not as good, so you may be disadvantaged. And the reflexes of the youngsters definitely is going to be a benefit. But let's get set here for race number, main number 3 of 56, 17.5 independent two-wheel drive buggy D main, sponsored by Team Associated. Lining up at the point, Lucas Smith. Here we go. Clean start, a little bit of a bobble from the 2 there. The 2 is Adam McCown in the green buggy. And as they come over the jump now, McCown loses a couple of spots. But one of the other buggies rolls over and he makes it back and now is able to, on the downside, come to the front of the race. That orange buggy with the yellow wheels, your leader now, and McCowan in the second place. That leader right now is Adam McCowan, he is actually in the orange, and Mitch Cantrell is in the green. In the 3 is Billy Womack. He was our TQ, now dropped to the 3, but hanging on to the back of these 2. A little bit of a touch on the back of the car there. And on the car was Mitch Cantrell's that he touched there and was lucky to escape the both of them. Adam McCown right now taking that number 1 spot as we follow Mitch Cantrell and the leader, Adam McCown, the orange buggy with the yellow wheels, up onto the Protect tabletop. Adam McCown now for Team Associated, and Mitch Cantrell in the green buggy, doing well, coming up from the 3rd spot initially, now in the 2. It looks like McCown has still got his buggy dialed in for an earlier setup, which was a high traction setup, and some of the drivers may have made changes as they went through Q3, which was a slightly lower traction. Looks like McCowan did make a mistake and he is out of the lead now, and that is going to bring Mitch Cantrell to the front, and it looks like Billy Womack, our TQ, up to the 2. They're starting to come up on back markers as Mitch Cantrell's made a nice clean move there through one of the back markers, and he is all alone now. We're starting to get mixed up as the orange buggy of Adam McCown now back to the 2. Womack has fallen back again after a little error. So right now Mitch Cantrell comes across the stripe for his 5th lap, and it's going to be McCowan in the 2, and Womack I think has dropped down to the 5 behind Eldridge. Or he is broken, we're not sure, because he hasn't come across the line yet. In fact, he has maintained that 3rd lead, that 3rd spot, and Eldridge is very close behind him. Timing, oh man, a back marker there costing Mitch Cantrell. He does go into one of the crashed drivers, and Adam McCown now back to the front. McCowan in that orange buggy with the yellow wheels, Mitch Cantrell with the green and yellow wheels as they go into the Proline S's and come down on the Exalt soap box. Over the Hobby Wing double and the factory tracks downside over the Team Associated double, it looks like Mitch Cantrell is looking for a way by. He wings the driver ahead, but continues nonetheless. A little bit of a brake test from Adam McCown, and Adam McCown now looking to come back and possibly make a move back or do the same. More back markers here are going to come into play. Can't tell who that is exactly, but he does step out of the way kindly so. That is what you should do if you are not racing for the lead and the lead has come up. McCown takes a tumble there, and it looks like Eldridge now to the 2. We'll find out as they come around the next lap. Eldridge may make it back, or is that the back marker unlapping himself? But it is Adam McCown right now in the orange buggy and yellow wheels going around the Hobby Wing double over the factory tracks downside. Ahead again is another car crash, but this time Mitch Cantrell does dodge. I think that is actually So Adam McCown right now is out front all on his own. Orange paint with the yellow wheels is our leader. We continue to follow him around. This the D for Delta Main. A drag race with one of the back markers having enough pinion and motor to get by, but unfortunately not the setup to hang in the corners as McCown cleans that out. Goes by nice and smoothly. With 33 seconds left here, he's got about 2 laps left to hang on to this lead. Right now with a 6.6 second lead. Let's drop back to our number 2 and 3 if we can find them. Now number 2 and 3 only separated by about 0.3 seconds. They were about 6 seconds back from our leaders. So I think that is them there. They are separated by very little. I believe that is Mitch Cantrell and Kaysen Futrell. Kaysen Futrell, one of the young guns up on the driving stand, now competing for that second bump spot. I believe there are 2 bump spots. I do speak under correction. They will race to the line and we will see if Kaysen has enough here. Come on, Kaysen. And he will not. Mitch Cantrell will hold on to that bump spot. Kaysen Futrell in the 3, Billy Womack in the 4, Eldridge in the 5. And that'll be a race. Main number 3 of 56, Team Associated, 17.5, independent 2-wheel drive buggy, D main is done. In the end, Adam McCown over Mitch Cantrell and Billy Womack loses out, unfortunately here in the D main, not getting the bump. Going to an interview with Adam McCown now, the young gentleman there.
Great job out there, buddy. Congratulations. Kind of hard, probably pumping a little bit.
Yeah, my legs were shaking really bad. I'm so happy to get an interview because at INS this year, I got the double bump and I walked out too early.
No big deal. Well, you got it now. Congratulations. Who do you want to thank?
I want to thank my dad, my mom, my friends, everyone here, like Antoine, Talon for cheering me on. It's just really fun here.
Congrats, buddy. Looking forward to the bump.
Yes.
Congrats. Keeping the dream alive. Good luck out there. Congratulations, and we'll see you in the next one.
All right, thank you.
You got it.
All
Back
righty.
to you in the booth.
Let's see over here, your most
over.
important
You
race,
second, right?
and you're exhausted. Yes, indeed, absolutely.
We'll get one
Mains.
more interview
one
here.
more
Dude,
interview here.
Amazing battle out there. You had it for a little bit and just fell a little short of that number 1.
Yeah, I was starting to fall apart a little bit. Nerves were starting to get to me. I was out front, and it just...
The shakes get
Yeah, oh yeah, that's exactly what happened. So I started to fall apart a little bit, but we'll get it next time.
Congratulations, man. Anybody you want to thank?
My wife, my family, the kids, and my good friends that helped me out.
Congratulations, my friend.
Awesome, thank you.
Back
That's
to you in the
awesome.
booth, Shane.
From Mr. Cantrell there, I think he thinks he didn't bump there, so is there only one bump? He thinks he didn't bump. He was disappointed. I wonder if there is 1 bump or 2 bumps. Let's find out for you so we can actually get the correct information there. So let's see over here. They say your most important race and you are exhausted. Yeah, it's about 9 p.m. over here. Less sportsmanship in mains, lol, says Kevin Silvers. I would say there's still sportsmanship. I think the nerves getting the better of some of the lower main drivers, though. You might not see as much recommended sportsmanship. It is not required, of course, but
We think that it's 1 out of the mod classes and 2 out of the stock classes.
I see. Okay, so that was a mod, so he didn't make it then, did he? Or was that stock?
I believe that was stock. I don't think that was mod.
Okay, so he does bump. He does bump. Let him know. Mr. Cantrell.
Well, we don't know. Let's not play that game. They'll figure it out.
Let's not disappoint him.
Let's not be the guys that
He's
tell
like,
us
he
something. They're
bumps,
like, hey, the mod
and then
guy
he doesn't
said.
see his name on the main of the
The
next
mod
one.
guy said that this was it, and you're like, oh, God.
Watching the marshals at the end of the straight, need to have a plywood wall and probably a helmet, maybe even a gum guard. The little dudes sure are fast. Give him a riot shield. Yes, you play Call of Duty, don't you, Kenny Silvers? Notice they stop sitting at the end of the straight. Well, there is a marshal spot there, so we have to have someone there. But I think for the last lap, they might be standing
There
up
is
on the
someone
wall.
there.
Yeah, there has to be somebody there because it is a marshal spot. It is a very important marshal spot. That's Cantrell sitting there. He may be a couple of teeth lighter by the end of this one. RC Wives are gems. Absolutely agree with you there. End of the straight needs goalie equipment. Yes, as we get ready here for the TDK 13.5 Expert Full Drive F main. Here we go.
It started a little bit fast on me there. I didn't know.
Clean start from all of the drivers. Peyton Futrell is the one out front right now. It looks like only 5 drivers in this main have made it of the 11. Peyton Futrell is the yellow with the red buggy and yellow wheels. We're dropping back to the number 2 battle right now, which is going to be Damian Perry in the lead of Nick Mulatto. So Perry right now with Mulatto on his back bumper and close behind Brian Desores, and Jonathan Cantro not far behind. Damian Perry now starting to stretch out over Nick Mulatto. Still our battle for number 2 over here. If there is only one bump spot in the expert class, then this is a stock class as well, so this is 13.5.
There will be 2 bumps.
Damian Perry rolls out of that, and now Nick Mulatto is up to the 2 spot with John Cantro in the 3, excuse me, and Desores makes it up to the 4. I think Perry went all the way back to the back of the track with that Marshall incident there. Our leader takes a bit of a tumble out of the lead, but is marshaled quickly, and he is broken. He is out.
Oh, no.
Peyton Futrell is out from the lead.
Thought it might be something with power, maybe. Battery came unplugged. He's back.
And another leader down.
It's still done.
Damian Perry now to the point. He's the white buggy with the pink and the white wheels. Damian Perry out from the lead. That is Peyton Futrell. I believe he is knocked out. Or is he live? But he is back down in last place and a lap down now. Hopes and dreams slipping away of bumping to the E main as Damian Perry now is stretching a lead out on Jonathan Cantro, who started this in the 5th place. Licking his chops as he goes to the lead right now from the back to the front, baby. Just like we used to wear those jeans back in the 80s, back to front, inside out. Right now, I think Jonathan Cantro is the one that has gone to the front. He is that yellow buggy with the red rear and yellow wheels, clear wing, coming onto the start-finish straight away now. Let's have a look.
You should see him change up. I think he's trying to... I didn't see him click by.
I don't know if timing and scoring is correct because we did see the pass be made there.
I think that was the lap guy. I think he was the one that broke down.
I wonder, maybe,
So
yes, maybe that is
one,
Peyton Futrell. That is Peyton Futrell, yes.
Let Megan drop back 1. Nope. Has to
Still
drop.
Damian Perry in the lead right now, so excuse us for misspeaking.
Right
that
there.
one right there over the
There we
JConcepts
go.
hump. The yes, the
They
pink
played a
buggy
game
with
on
the
us right
white
there.
paint and the white wheels. That is still our leader, Damian Perry, with not far behind Jonathan Cantro. We thought that was a move for the lead, but that was a back marker coming
I
back
believe
through.
that was your FQ.
That was our FQ. That was Peyton Futrell there. That was unlapping himself with enough pace to do so. Damian Perry now a little more than a 3/4 lap up on that driver, though, who did start and pulls over now to the side is Brian Desores, getting out of the way, not wanting to meddle with the leaders. Here comes Jonathan Cantro, a couple of car lengths behind. We'll continue to follow our leader here with the purple and white and paint and pink paint with the white wheels. Damian Perry. About 2 seconds back, though. Cantro is going to be starting to apply some pressure here. They have 1 minute and 5 seconds to go. So at our current delta, with 2 seconds delta between the two drivers, it looks like he's going to catch him in the next lap or 2, and it looks like we have 3 or 4 laps left. So a battle here for the lead coming up soon. That lead has shrunk now to 1.5 seconds, so a 0.5 second per lap. Looks like he may catch him then on the last lap.
You will see your leaders up on that left-hand side and their reactions.
Turning on the heat now is Jonathan Cantro. Cantro started this one in 5 of 5. He had qualified even lower than that, but many of these drivers not making their main today. Cantler rolls out, and this time now not be able to capitalize on the charge that he was making. And with a good lead now, 18 seconds left on the clock, Damien Perry looks like he is going to make it to the flag without any hassle, barring any failure or nerves, of course. And as we have heard from many of the drivers, as we were discussing through the feed, he wants to make sure that he slows down, doesn't get by for an extra lap, and make sure that he rolls out the clock and takes that bump spot. Very smart from Damien Perry to roll off the throttle like that, essentially not having himself do an extra lap.
Save the car.
Excuse me. Many of the drivers here referring to the adrenaline pumping, the legs shaking, the arms going like spaghetti. Definitely sweating and feeling quite hot as well. I'm sure the adrenaline gets the better of a lot of drivers, not just myself, as we have seen here with the interviews in the last couple of heats. Alrighty, let's go and have a chat with our winner there. Your lady.
The nerves getting to you a little bit?
It got to me a little bit there, but I mean, it's been a rough day all day, and I've had to do several things to get this thing to handle the way that it did. So,
Well, look good in that main event. You got the bump. And who do you want to thank, my man?
hey, I want to thank Sended RC. They make the best servos you can think of, and I've had no problems with it. TZO tires, Hobby Wing. Yeah.
Congrats, my man. Great job out there. Good luck in your main.
All right, thank you.
You got it.
Shout out there to Beth King, saying
over,
she is
buddy.
very proud of her man there.
He's good. He's good.
Alrighty. Shout out to
Yeah.
Beth King. Very proud of Mr. Damien Perry there, the significant other to our driver there on the driver's stand. I believe there is a 2 bump in stock classes, but I speak under correction. With the mod classes having only 1 bump, I do speak under correction. We will double check that. We have not had a confirmation just yet, but I believe in the stock classes there will be 2 bump spots, and in the mods there will be 1. This is the TLR 40 Plus 2-wheel drive mod buggy E-Main. E-Main. Eddie Henley is supposed to be in this one. I wonder if he will actually go up and race. He's on the driver's stand. Yes, he is. So he will actually race. He didn't go and spend any time in terms of qualifying. He did miss all of his qualifying mains, and as such, he is in the E-main, but he is going to take a run on the track here today. So he will line up in the 4 spot. Owner, operator, track designer, and maintenance for the track, Mr. Eddie Henley. Eddie Henley, a long-time hobbyist and RC enthusiast, before opening up for the Hoosier RC HobbyPlex several years ago. I think it was 4 years ago now, maybe 5. I do speak under correction. Mr. Matthew, can we go to camera 1? Thank you. And that is our owner right there, Mr. Eddie Henley. We do not have a check yet from Eddie Henley, so he still needs to get checked in. There we go, he's checked in now. Eddie Henley is that... is his car dead? I'm not sure what's going on, but we will find out shortly. What do you hear up there, Megan? He's out now, is he? the shortest run possible from Mr. Eddie Henley on his own track. He's out. He is out. And Rustin Patanore will not make the start of this race, so there will be 3 in this race. Only 1 will bump for Mod, I believe. This is a long day of commentating. Shane, it was tough on your voice after a couple of days of this. Absolutely, yes. I often leave and don't have a voice when I leave, especially after the mains, which is going to be much more exciting tomorrow. There will be elevated tone as well as probably some shouting from myself. I get very excited for the IFMAR qualifying. It reserves my voice just a little bit as we are able to keep it on a lower tone, and it is exciting to watch, but it is not heads-up racing, so not quite as elevated and energetic. You will see tomorrow what I mean. He's getting a new ride. All right. A little bit of respect being shown here to the amount of time being put in by Eddie Henley, and he has a new ride now as he re-enters the race. The only racer allowed... Oh my god, is that a mod? Yes, it is mod. I was about to say, that's a mod buggy, and I thought it was stock class. I was like, that's not fair. He's got a mod buggy. He's changing radios now too. Oh my. He's got Talon's car. He's got Talon's car is what he's going to do.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, there we go. He's getting Talon's transponder in. Let's hope he doesn't bend the chassis. His son will be like, what the F, bro? All right, only 4 drivers will make this main, and that is the owner and operator of Hoosier RC HobbyPlex there in Talon Henley's car in the yellow buggy with the blue rear and white wheels. He is in the 4 right now, taking it nice and easy. Up to the 3 now. I don't think Rustin Patanore made it, so Brian Krul out front right now. There will be only 1 bump spot. Eddie Henley now makes it by. Maybe the wait will all be worth it. We know Talon Henley's car is dialed because it has been putting down some seriously hot times. Brian Krul now under threat from Eddie Henley. Henley makes the move to the inside. The wait was worth it. Henley now running away and putting a beating on the field. Man, this isn't fair. He's had a car and a transmitter change. He's subbed in with one of the pro cars. This is like going to a stock car race and Michael Schumacher showing up with his car and being like, yo, just run my chassis. But into the pole there, he did have enough to quite quickly shut down Brian Krul just a minute ago. Brian Krul also another one of the local racers. So let's see if Brian Krul can hang on to that. Eddie is shutting him down pretty quickly as I expected with Talon's car, which has probably a pretty good setup on it. Brian Krul also with a good setup here, of course, but the pro setup from Talon Henley on Eddie Henley's car being his son's car. He has a quick little rollover, gets stuck on 2. I think we have enough time with 3 minutes 38 left here. We're going to keep following Eddie Henley because I think he's going to come on a charge. Talon was able to really turn the car on and go for a really hard push in that last main that we saw. I think that was a 2-wheel drive buggy mod. And Talon said that the car was nice and stable and liked to be pushed. So Brian has still got to watch his back bumper here. As I said, he is all over the back of him, and if Eddie can stay consistent, he'll be able to get out in front and put a lead on Brian Krul. Here he does make the move. Up the inside, it looked like Krul got a little bit loose there. He did not give that position up. This is for a fight. Eddie Henley now to the front and stretching out a good lead, about 1 second already as we go across the line. Henley still in the lead right now. Krul in the true. This is the TLR 40 Plus 2-wheel drive mod buggy E main. That is right, Echo main. You did hear correct. That is a back marker that is coming up on there and trying to make a nice clean move. Somebody's car is making a terrible sound. I hope it's not Eddie's car.
It's a green car, black wheels.
I think it's Brad Evans. I think Brad Evans is out from the 4. I think his spur gear is toast.
Oh no, the body just got sucked into the spur gear.
The body got sucked in the spur. Okay, there we go. That's what that was. Eddie now with a commanding lead over Brian Krul. Al Colin in the 3, Brad Evans in the 4. That lead as they come across the line right now is going to be around about 10 seconds. Or 10 seconds by the end of the run, should I say. So right now probably about 6 seconds as he comes up to lap the 3rd place now as well. He's now chasing Brian Krul again. That was Al Colon being lapped. He's now chasing again Brian Krul, not for position, but this time for a lap. That is Krul not far ahead of him right now. Looking like about 12 seconds ahead. Yes, that is about correct. They're doing about a 22-second lap time, and Eddie now has a 10-second lead, thus meaning that he is about 12 seconds from lapping the 2nd place. Eddie Henley down in this E-main simply because he did not qualify in any of the qualifiers and was spending all of his time setting the track up. Also a car that he has dialed in by his son, which has been racing very well with his 2-wheel drive mod buggy also. We will see a battle again for the number 1 spot and number 2 very shortly as he's coming around here for a lap pretty soon. That was not Brian Krul, that was in fact Brad Evans, a 2nd lap down now. So Eddie Henley putting a hurting on the field right now. That TLR buggy in the TLR 40 Plus 2-wheel drive mod buggy E Echo Main. He's on his 10th lap here. He's going to get by for 1 or 2 more, so he's going to be on a 12 or 13 lap pace. A quick piping, but it will be inconsequential. That is Brian Krul, I heard just go over the line a minute ago, so he is not far behind as the clock expires. Actually, that was Brian Krul that he just lapped there in the end. So putting a lap on the field, Eddie Henley. Eddie Henley, owner and operator of Hoosier RC HobbyPlex. Good job, Mr. Eddie Henley. We're going to have an interview with Mr. Eddie Henley. That was a fun race to call. All right.
I don't know, you might have had some pull to get that extra time. I don't know if that was quite too legal. Eddie, I could see if it's protested. I could see the excitement after the race. You borrowed Talon's car. He TQ'd with that thing. Man, how did it drive? You lapped the field.
It's a really cool feeling to drive my son's car that he TQ'd with, and that car drives like a dream. My goodness, that thing is smooth as silk. As soon as I got used to it, I can't push it like him, but wow, what a smooth car.
Dude, it looks amazing out here. This facility is absolutely spectacular. Over 430 entries at this event. I think we're on par for last year, if not more. You know, I think it goes to be said, you know, everybody's looking at it online. Absolutely top 2, I would say, top 3 in the country for facilities. You know, you guys have built a masterpiece out here.
Thank you. Thank you. Every day when I wake up and come in here, even after 12, 14 hours, my main thought is to be number 1. And that's where it comes from. Even if we end up being a number 4, number 5, we're always going to strive to be number 1.
Well, it looks good out here, man. Traction's amazing. All the little ideas from the mini B race to the slash race, to the concourse. I would say it's some of the coolest things that we've seen, that I've seen to date. Kind of you see one here and there, but not all of them. You're giving away money, nice prizes. You guys are running a clean program. You bring the right people together. This is an event to come to, a bucket list event for years to come.
Well, that would be part of our goal of being the best in the country. Is when it turns into a bucket, that means you're moving up the list. And as far as how the program goes, that man up there in the box, Lance McDonald, he runs a clean show, no bias. It is what it is.
Little bias, except for the one writing the check.
Except for when the owner strips the gear before we get going, and he may have given me 3-5.
You'll be okay. One of the other ones didn't take it. So, dude, amazing job out there. Who do you want to thank?
I want to thank Matt Olson from Mod and his team. Shane Mouton from ProTech up there doing an amazing job. Jason, the pitchers, the most fire pitchers I've ever seen have come from Jason Bollinger. The coverage does a lot for us in moving up and getting interest to want that to be a bucket list track. That's why the first time we met you guys, we knew that we had to make a partnership. And that's why you have the Mod Media Center that is a permanent fixture at Hoosier RC HobbyPlex.
It is pretty sweet, guys, and I think we're going to get it extended even further. We need more room for Shu. He's got to have like his own area, his own little steps to go up. We're going to have our own little house over here.
Well, maybe before too long, this will be the Airbnb for Mod.
It might be. We're expanding. So thank you so much. We got to get this race going. Yes, Congratulations, Eddie.
Thank you.
Great job.
Thank you.
Back to you, Shane.
All right, thank you very much. Let's go ahead and have a look at our chat over here as we get ready for the DRC 17.5 Expert two-wheel drive buggy E-Main, Echo Main. Lining up on the one, Larry Wrights. Here we go, ready to go racing. Shane, you need some tea, says TQ Chef. Can't they do manual timing? They don't need to do manual timing. It was just a spur gear issue, so the car he thought was set up was not. We'll come back to the chat in just a minute. Let's watch the start of this one. Nice clean start from all. Oh no, through the JConcepts roller, somebody getting it wrong. And then down into the DRC bump, a couple of others getting it wrong. And somebody being driven right through there. That pink car with the white paint and white wheels plowing like a snow plow through another driver. Still Larry Wright right now hanging on to the front with Matthew Sjogren, I believe, started in the 2, so he does maintain that spot. Preston James now in the 3. That is a stylish mullet from our leader. I think our leader is the red buggy with white paint and white wheels. He has a nice commanding lead right now. This is 17.5 Expert, so I believe there will be 2 bumps if it is stock. We do speak under correction. We will get that information to you a little bit later. .21.7 last lap around for Larry Wright. Let's see if he can go any faster. He doing a 21-second lap pace. That is pretty fast. He's on his 4th lap right now. Larry Wright still out front right now. That red buggy with white paint and white wheels. Matthew Sjogren in the 2. Let's see the lap separation. It looks like very close by. They've just gone over the JConcepts roller. We're going to drop back to that battle for number 2. That is our battle for 2 right there. The white buggy with pink and our green buggy with yellow wheels. As we said in the mains, it is not recommended, it is not required, but recommended that if you get into another driver that you will wait. The green buggy looking to make a move to the inside, wheeled to the pink buggy and waited. So good sportsmanship being seen there. Unfortunately not able to make the inside move there to the pipe. And right now Sjogren being overtaken by Lucas. Excuse me, Lucas in the pink buggy, and Sjogren now will drop down as Spencer Gabrowski, I think, comes up to the 3. Let's have a look right now as they come across the line. Brady Lucas is there, that pink buggy on the left-hand side of the track. We're going to follow our leader again as they have separated now from 2 and 3. The leader is going to be working through traffic soon. So let's see if he can get through cleanly. A buggy ahead has rolled over, unfortunately, but Larry Wright is able to get by nice and clean. That is our young man there with the blonde hair and mullet, the techno hoodie on. Making a nice clean move up the inside of one of the back markers, trying to race him nonetheless, which now costs the leader some time. Unfortunate for the leader. I guess the honor of the not wanting to be lapped there, trying to fight as hard as possible to prevent Larry Wright from getting by. There are gentlemen's agreements and rules, or should I say gentlemen's agreements in place, but there are more recommendations than requirements. Stepping out of the way is that orange buggy with white wheels for our leader, and that's how it's done as you move out of the way for your leader. Coming around the Hobby Wing upside and the Factory Tracks downside into the shoe. Around the start-finish straight away, and here comes Alex Wright with 49 seconds left on the clock here in the DRC 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy E-Echo main. Thank you very much to Mr. Lance McDonald. Our leader takes a tumble there. He's getting plowed by back markers. My word, my God. He takes a bit of a tumble there as well. We are in farming country, so plowing is something we do out here, I guess. He was being plowed like an Amish field right there.
Let's let that one go. 10 seconds to go in this one.
Plow your leader.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. It's okay. This is the Echo main, the E main. And it looks like it will be inconsequential as he still makes it to the line in the lead and takes that bump spot. There's a battle for the 2 here in the end, but over the pipe. Tasty. Somebody met the pipe behind us. That was... Not sure who that was. Timing and scoring not updating for us to be able to see. All right, so Larry Wright taking that one from the front. Brady Lucas in the 2. Braden Bruce in the 3.
All right, on. Good job, buddy. Couple issues with some lap traffic out there, but took it home, got the bump.
Yeah, it was a fun race, easy. For qualifying, it was a little rough for me. I just couldn't make it happen. Struggling with traction, car pushing. First time on a glued surface, so had to just try to figure that all out.
Right on, man. Who do you want to thank?
I'd like to thank Reds Racing, Trackside Hobbies and Raceway for sure. My mom for making the trip out here. Greg and Chase for the help with setup, and Mullet Gang.
Congrats, buddy.
Mullet Gang! Yeah.
Mullet Gang. Back to you, Shane, in the booth.
Thank you very much. The mullet tour is back. It's been since the 80s, and it is back with vengeance and prejudice. as we get warming up here for what will be the Phantom 40 Plus Mod 4-wheel drive buggy D Delta main. Looking for a check from the drivers. Hey, it's wigging out there on the left side on the timing and scoring again. We're going to fix that for you. Thank you very much, Matthew Olson from Mod Live Media, for fixing that for us. Whoa, somebody tell Shuey he's in the most dangerous spot on the track, bro. I like Shuey, we don't want him to die.
It's a little bit further than the kill zone, so he's okay. He's okay, I swear. It's the kill zone's right here by the number 1. No, he's fine. Leave him there. He needs to get the shots. He's fine. He's good. I swear.
Shuey, live!
He's good.
Oh my God, he's going down low, bro.
He's got the sniper post.
Oh shit.
Go get a shot of Shu right now, hun. Oh, tell Megan to get a shot of Shu in the corner.
Yo, get a shot of Shuey there, looking to lose some teeth. Shuey laying in the kill zone.
You see all those photos? He's champion right there. He's got the sniper mode on. Look at him.
That's our photographer, Jason Shuey.
Alpha photographer right there. Look at that.
The alpha photographer getting ready and getting focused in for our leaders.
That lens is worth more than all my equipment combined.
Eddie Henley was supposed to be in this one, but he is not here. Oh, there he comes now. Good. He's going to make this one. He will be in the 3 spot. I'm not sure how he qualified in the 3 there. Alrighty. Stop talking. I guess you will stop talking.
Jerry
after that
Klingbeil saying if he didn't get mentioned in the interview, I'm chopping off his mullet. Later on, he says I'm chopping it off. Oh man, chop it off his mullet.
1 of 44 is still awake. It's 4:32 a.m. over there right now in South Africa. Bold move, risking it for the biscuit.
That shoe right there, man. He's professional. He's been doing this for years.
A less than choice comment being made by our previous troll, Stop Talking, who will now permanently stop talking.
Got it.
No, he's dead. He gone.
Oh, man.
Oh, no, not a clean start this time. Clean for Derek Eldridge out front. He is the green buggy with the yellow paint in the rear, white wheels.
You know what Shu was doing? He was taking slow motion video. He's been first turn corner. That's his goal. Really good media there from Jason Bollinger, guys.
Derek Eldridge from Eddie Henley now. Here comes Eddie. I think Eddie is in his own car this time, so not so dialed of a setup as his son's car in the previous round. Remember, these lower mains are more for fun and honor than for accolades.
4:15 to go in this one.
That is Eddie's car, Eddie's own car, so he has set this one up himself previously, and he now takes the lead and is able to push that car a little bit driver. It is set up for his own driving style and in his own paint colors. Here's the white buggy with the red rear and the white wheels now to the lead.
Jerry Klingbeil saying, I'm Larry's wrench, so with the smack face on the face. So, man, oh, man, he's disgruntled. Might have a couple loose wheel nuts on his next run out. That's what I would do.
Oh, no, Eddie trying to make it by what I think is a back marker and unfortunately getting wheeled there. Trying to make a move by, but oh, no, wheeled again. Somebody's got it out. And right now, that is our leader coming by, and he makes a nice jump by for the pass.
That was like a quadruple flip axle right there. Pirouette. We're going to watch this thing. I bet you can't count how many...
3.
I bet you $1 you can't count how many flips he did.
3.
3? Oh, you're definitely wrong. You owe me another $1. Watch this. Coming your way, guys. Live. Slow motion. Bing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6.
I mean, that's turns. There's maybe 4 or 5 there.
You still lost at 3.
Yeah, I lost, yeah. not correct. Let's continue with that. Oh, there we go. Okay, never mind. We'll go back to the lead here with Eddie Henley. Eddie in the white buggy with the yellow and red. Now lying on his lid and allowing Eldridge to the front.
Should see a lead change coming on up.
Let's follow Eldridge around and see what he can do now, as he's going to be working with some back markers pretty soon. Eldridge there a little bit squirrely in the back.
Did not take over the lead. Eddie's still in the lead.
Back
Eldridge
marker.
right behind him.
Eldridge right behind him. Okay.
It's complete anarchy out here.
It is.
40 plus 4-wheel drive D-made.
And as I start to get a little bit tired, a little bit difficult to keep an eye on all of the buggies as we go around here. Eddie Henley still in the lead. Eldridge now coming across the line now. So that is a commanding lead that he has of about 5.5 seconds. 2 minutes to go. 2 minutes to go. Eddie there having a hard time over the Hobby Wing triple. And second time off the pipe that time, but able to make the jump to the inside very easily. Phantom 40 plus mod 4-drive buggy Delta main. Eddie up on the pipe again, but with a little bit of time to spare. I think he's going to be able to run away with this one also. Eddie, of course, registered for his own racetrack here and has been spending all of his time. Thank you very much for maintaining, building, watering, and gluing the track. Has taken no time to race, but now is able to take one of the bump spots from possibly the Delta main to the Charlie main. Eddie is on fire, says 1 of 44, and yes he is. This car is of course tuned by him and set up by him, and they have tested this track of course before the event, so wouldn't be the first lap that he's done on this layout, but the first lap within the last couple of days, and first lap within this competition with his 4-wheel drive buggy. This is also the mod class, so harder to drive than the stock with more power. Eldridge still in the 2 right now. I think he's about 8 seconds back. He comes across the line now. Not yet.
Looks like traction might be coming up, or Eddie's just not used to it. His car has been going up on 2 wheels quite often.
Yes, I believe that just after gluing the track a minute ago, the traction is higher than what they're used to for their club racing here.
Getting out in the marvels there as he pushes wide. You can definitely see that groove around the track, that black tire groove.
Really forming very nicely. TQ Chef has been
trying to do the triple.
He did do the triple, but only just.
It was sus.
Only just. And as the clock expires, he brings it home.
Eddie,
he will take the bump spot.
Congratulations.
He goes to the C main, does Eddie Henley. I see TQ Chef is helping you promote the waffles. He likes waffles a lot, and he likes to mention it every once in a while. Thank you for that.
Posted up all the info.
The previous car was a little bit twitchy for him. The previous car was his son's car. His son's car set up for his son's driving style, and Eddie, of course, having his own driving style, as each driver does. This car his own and set up for himself. So we will chat again to Eddie Henley real quick again in the 4-wheel drive mod. Taking the bump to the C, Charlie.
We'll make this one a little bit shorter. You got a good run out there, man. Even doing the triple there at the end, man, you were pretty much working on this place all weekend long, making sure it went well, and then now having a little bit of fun.
You know what? This is what makes it all worth it. I'll tell you the one thing for this event that will stick in my head forever is running my son's TQ car in the mod, his 17.5 in the mod, and him getting that after he messed up my mod car and didn't have it ready. But the memory of me driving his car that he TQ'd with in the same event, priceless.
Congratulations, my friend. You're getting 2 bumps today. At least you made it to the next one. Congrats, buddy. We'll see if you make some more bumps. And, hey, it's time to watch some good racing as it's coming up.
Oh, tomorrow's racing, guys. If I've ever built a track that's going to be racing, I think this one is it. I think it beats the INS track, and I thought that was the best I could do.
You only get better. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
You got it, buddy. Back to you, Shane, in the booth.
Thank you very much. Beth King says she counted 9 rollovers there. So a lot more than the 3 that I had called. Knowing Eddie, it takes a couple of beers for him to feel it on the track. He'll bump. Yes, he will bump. He is doing well. And that car, of course, was his own car. That red, yellow, and white color scheme with the white wheels being his own color scheme. Great job, Eddie Henley, says Michael Brandt. Wonder 44 says that car was a bit twitchy for him, the previous car. Yes, it was, his son's car. Trying to stay awake here with you guys. Yes, me as well, TQ Chef. I need to stay awake as well, but scared to drink any coffee or anything for fear of not sleeping tonight, as we will be here late and we will start early tomorrow. I believe a 9 a.m. start time again, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for your first mains tomorrow, your first race tomorrow. No practice, no open practice as we start the day. Let's go Will. I think Will Santiago is who TQ Chef is cheering for there. Connor Glover is lined up in the front with Daxon Hodgkins in the 2. The top 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, they all get away cleanly, but not over the SXT double. Through the first corner and the JConcepts roller, they go cleanly. Still Connor Glover out front right now. Connor Glover starting with your TQ. He is that purple and white buggy with the green paint, white wheels, but all over his back bumper right now, I think, is Will Santiago. Daxton Hodgkins makes the move. Daxton Hodgkins there now to the point. Connor Glover in the 2, and they shuffle around. This is going to be an exciting race. Just like they started. Well, not like they started, but in terms of separation, very close to one another, not in that same order. Will Santiago now brings out the premonition of my call just a minute ago as he comes to the front. TQ Chef getting his wish as he comes to the number 1 place. Up the inside, I think that is Hodgkins.
It's getting a little racy here right now. Looking high, looking low. I do believe that the top 2 guys are factory. Oh no, I'm sorry. Will getting by the both of them.
First over the line, that was Daxton Hodgkins.
Preston into that number 2 now, coming all the way from that 7th place position. Man on the move.
Great move there, and we're following our leader right now, Dax Hodgkins. He is that white buggy with the yellow and red paint and white wheels.
Factory Tracks Team Associated back rig. So he comes over that JConcepts hump.
Nice.
Oh, a battle for 2nd and 3rd. Let's jump back to that one.
We're going to drop back to the 2nd and 3rd right now. That's Preston James and Connor Glover. Connor Glover, I believe, in the yellow buggy for Team Associated. We'll see as we come across the line if we have those names correct so we can continue to call it. Yes, indeed. Actually, Connor Glover is the car ahead and Preston James is in the 3. He started in the 7, the blue buggy with the white wheels, now hunting for the 2. This is 13.5 Expert two-wheel drive buggy as he rolls over now, loses that spot and goes all the way down probably to what will be the 11 or maybe the 10 spot. I think David Giacalone is out. He didn't make the start of this race. So timing and scoring not yet showing Connor Glover drop down or Preston James drop down, but we may see on the next lap. That's your leader that you heard go across the line. We will continue with this battle here, but just calling it out so you know where your leader is at.
The leader on camera in the top
Connor Glover from
section.
Zach. Now Preston is dropping down the timing and scoring, and actually it looks like he is holding on to maybe 5th spot, so still 2 up from where he started. Our number 2 driver starting is now in the number 1, that is Dax Hodgkins.
Both these guys side by side, head to tail. 140 to go. Oh, nice inside pass, and gives it back to him. Not able to let it stick though, putting those elbows out.
Drivers flip-flopping here and coming together on wheels. Clean and inside move attempted to be made, and the undercut being made on the next corner by the competing driver. That is Zach Muzerek against Connor Glover. Muzerek now is the better of the 2, the yellow buggy with the yellow wheels going over the shoe right now into the team associated double. I think that is Hodgkins. Hoskins may have taken a tumble there, or we had our early leader in that pink buggy. It looks very similar to one that we were calling in the lead earlier. This is confusing, but we will continue to follow.
Leader already by the line right there as he comes around.
That is Dax Hodgkins, in fact, with the white, yellow, and red buggy with the white wheels coming down the Exalt Salt soapbox now.
Still having a battle for that third place position between Connor and Zach. If we can drop back right-hand side. Tell Megan to drop back on that right-hand side if possible.
All right,
right
copy,
there.
Copy. We're going to drop back on that right-hand side.
Onto the straight. Coming onto the
on
straight.
The straightaway now. Straightaway. That is our battle for number 2 and 3. Looks like the blue buggy Connor Glover and Zach Muzerik in the buggy behind the white and yellow buggy, taking a little bit of a bobble there. Oh, he's going to get to the line as a bobble from Connor Glover is going to cost him that the bump spot, and it looks like Zach Muzerik is going to take that second bump spot as they go across the line. Hopefully timing and scoring will update, or we were watching the wrong battle, but
we may have been, but everything's been wicked slow, so something's up.
Yeah,
something's up with the timing.
We seem to have something with timing and scoring. Very difficult to try to pick up the correct cars when the timing and scoring is delayed in comparison to our video feed. So we do apologize there. Trying to give you the best
they had said they were having
coverage
issues with the house one, which is where we draw information from. So something's up with the house feed.
So in the end there. Let's have a little look here over here. As we get ready for the TLR 40 Plus Tool Drive Mod Buggy D main, Delta main. Let's have a look at our chat here as we go with Matt to the interviews.
Grabbing that one, man. Got a little lead and you just made it, stretched it out.
Yeah, I just tried to keep it smooth and consistent and was able to stretch away from all the other cars. So,
congrats, man. Car looked great. Who do you want to thank?
Alan Horn mostly, all the Factory Tracks crew, all the help they've been giving me, and my dad being able to let me come down here. So.
Right on. I can see the shakes even a little bit right now. Nerves getting to you. Best of luck in your next one, my friend.
Yeah, thank you.
You got it. Back to you in the booth, Shane.
Sorry. Great drive there by our team associated driver, calling out Alan Horn, one of the Factory Tracks engineers. So able to help him to that victory there with a good setup help and some driving coaching as well. The team was out on the pit lane watching there. The entire team that I could see, all the blue hooded team associated drivers. We're getting checked in here. We're not getting a check from our second place man, David Weigel. Some of these drivers may have been expecting to either be in higher mains or expecting to run their mains tomorrow and may have left. So unfortunately not all making it into this race. As we go to the D main now, and Eddie Henley having taken that bump, I wonder if he is in Talon's car again or if they fixed his car, as this is the 40 Plus Tool Drive Mod Buggy D Delta main. Talon's up there next to him, whispering in his ear, so looks like he's in Talon's car again. So we will be looking for the yellow buggy with blue rear and yellow wheels, white wheels, excuse me. Yes, it looks like he's circulating to the back right now. Here's the driver facing backwards as we go back to camera number 1, please. Thank you. Eddie Henley there lining up on what looks to be the 9 spot. Where is Jason Kessinger? Oh man, he's one of our guys that's been watching, and not only watching but also fed us. I hope he has made this main. He was supposed to line up in the 8. No 2 from David Weigel, no check, and no check from Jason Kessinger either. Just a second ago our page crashed and I lost our chat, so I do apologize. I'm not able to read back on the chat. If you sent us a message, send it again. I will be happy to reply. Apologies for that. My page wigged out, so I just refreshed it and I didn't know that it would clear the chat. It did so. Just 1 second, I need to take a quick phone call here.
All right, back on, you guys. Can we purchase pics off your website? Actually, yes. Let me. You can let us know. Hold on. Let me find the smug mug for you. I'll get you that one there, Beth King. You can. We have a smug mug, and then you can just let us know which photo you want, and we can print it out to you and send it to you. If you're here at the races, even better. We will print them out. If you want a photo, if you just want to use it, it's free to use. But we greatly appreciate the support. We can print out photos for you trackside here and or at home and send them along. So we greatly appreciate the support here, guys. Okay, top 2 taken off in this one. Megan has been dynamo on the camera. And she's following with that. Looks like the 2nd and 3rd place battle. That's 3 and 4. Oh, mistake right there. So first place breaking away now. Oh, first place crashing. So we're going to go to your top 2. Believe that to be your leaders. Let's check it out as they come by. Oh, top 3 coming in the straightaway. Nobody wants to win this one. Down that straight. Oh, Troy all the way up to the lead. Didn't even see him. Came out of nowhere. So Troy Schroeder, I believe he is Mr. Phantom himself. Oh, takes a tumble. We're going to have Zach James in that P2. Looks like I need to do another photo there for Troy here in the future. So they're coming around. Oh, Troy takes a tumble. Let's get that number 1 spot. Number 2 and 3. Megan's on a 2, 3, and 4. Coming down that straightaway. These guys battling out between Troy, Michael, and now Eddie Henley. So Eddie going from that 9th place position. He had the bump up. So he's like, hey, man, I'm trying to get another bump. So getting caught up there. Everybody spreading themselves out. I have no clue. Let's just get on with the leader. I think he's down the straight. That is our leader. So we'll just stick with him as we try and get our bearings here. And he's going to be in that 3. I will watch that battle from afar. Megan's going to follow along with that number 1 position. Let's drop back to the next 2 there, hun. That's going to be your battle for 2nd and 3rd up over that double. It looks between Troy Schroeder and Eddie Henley coming on up. With 2 minutes left to go, that's going to be your battle between Mr. Phantom and Mr. Hoosier. Oh, getting it wrong there for Troy. Eddie goes by. I believe this is a bump spot for Eddie. Get into that top 2. Might stand corrected for him. I believe that's Talon's car, I want to say.
It is.
That is Talon's car. He's getting used to that thing. So Eddie going to that P2 position. Trying to track down your leader right now, Zach. But Zach about a good 2 corners ahead of him. I do believe it's a bump.
I do believe so.
Troy nowhere to be seen. Let's go up with that yellow car, your number 1, coming on that right-hand side, neon yellow. Up and over the double. That is your leader, Zach. Now heading down the straightaway. Beth King says, thanks to Mod Live Media, I'm able to watch from home. Thank you.
Jerry's saying that he predicts Eddie will bump again, and also we have a question for you over here. Can somebody Beth King wants to know if they can buy the photographs from your website.
I am going to. I was announcing the race, so let me see if I can pull that up for you here. We will essentially show you guys where you can see all the photos. It's actually a good idea.
Good idea. Still our leader Zach James right now with a 25.5 on his last lap, settling in and doesn't need to press very hard as he has a commanding lead right now over Eddie Henley. We're not sure 100% if there will be 2 bumps or if Mod bumps only 1. I'm not sure if Eddie will be out or if he has made it to the bump spot here over Troy Schroeder. Eddie does make it home in the 2, 3.5 seconds behind Zach James, so if he is going to bump, then he did make it by taking that 2 spot if there are 2 bumps. That is the Phantom team manager there, Troy Schroeder.
All right, so congratulations there to Zach, Eddie, and Troy going 1, 2, and 3. Congratulations, man. I saw the push there from Eddie. Kept it cool, calm, and consistent. Got that bump.
Yes, sir. Last lap was probably the slowest lap of the race. I knew I had him covered if I just stayed clean and kept it on all 4s. So that's what I did, and it worked out.
Congratulations, my man. Anybody you want to thank?
Just all the guys from FORC. We're from Northeast Arkansas, Jonesboro area. I think we brought 28 entries with us, so it's been a great time. Everybody's been helping each other, and just really a good time. And definitely I thank Eddie and all the crew here. Awesome event for sure.
Glad you're having so much fun, my man. Thank you for coming out, and best of luck in your next race.
Yes, sir. We'll be back next year.
Back to you. Thank you. Back to you in the booth, Shane.
Thank you very much as we get warmed up here for the 17.5 Expert 2-wheel drive buggy Delta main. Let's have a look at our lineup. Zach Mazurek, Peyton Futrell, Isaac Lee, Connor Glover, Wyatt Brown, Brody Thurhane, Jasmine Neer is in this one, Peyton James, Tom Sherman, Carter Irish, and Larry Wright, who took that bump a minute ago. Only Larry is in this one, so I think there is only 1 bump spot. So I think Eddie eliminated in that last race there because I only see Larry Wright for this one, which is a stock class. So I believe that there is actually only 1 bump spot per heat. So you must win your heat in order to go through and bump. I do not believe that there are 2. Just looking back at Carter Wright, who won his main, the DRC Echo main. That is our mullet crew gentleman that you interviewed, and he is in 11, and there is no 12. We are getting lined up here for a tasty schmacker. This is main number 10 of 56. The DRC 17.5 Expo 2-wheel drive buggy D Delta main Clash of Champion 2024 as we get ready for the race. Drivers keep it clean, make it smart. Racing on the tone. Less than 5. And they go hot very quickly. Out of the gate nice and clean. Everybody makes it clean this time. The leader does roll over on the back soapbox. Excuse me guys, I'm so sorry. RIP headphone users. Zach Mazurek rolling out of the lead there, and unfortunately I think with that his hopes going up in smoke if these drivers are able to keep it clean, although in the Delta main the adrenaline certainly can get the most of you when you know you are hunting for your only spot and other drivers are hunting close to you. As we see right now, that yellow buggy with red rear and yellow wheels Coming through is your leader as he goes over the team associated bump. I think that is Peyton Futrell. So Peyton Futrell right now is running in the 1. In the 2 is Brody Thahani with Wyatt Brown in the 3. Peyton James then in the 4. Tom Sherman in the 5. And Zach Mazurek dropped all the way down to the 6 from the DQ. Lots of time left in this one, so time to be made up. 1 minute down and 3 minutes 55 to go. Still Peyton Futrell out in the lead right now as he goes up onto the ProTech upside, the Phantom down, the Proline S's to the Exalt Soapbox. He is that yellow and red buggy with the yellow wheels. And coming hot on his tail right now is Brody. Brody is going to bring the fight to the point. They're very close together, and this is for the only bump spot. Rolling out of the lead as Peyton Futrell, and a quick and inconsequential battle there. Our leader now, Peyton Futrell, coming onto the start-finish straight away. Timing and scoring not quite updating through the tone that we normally hear. I think he's going up over the ProTech double right now, but we will see. We hope to hear the tone. I think they're going to come across the start finish here in just a second to confirm that is our leader. That is our leader now, Brody Thahani. He's in the orange buggy with the white paint and the yellow wheels. As we follow along through the Proline S's, Peyton Futrell right now was in the lead for some time, and he is managing to hold on to the 2 spot right now. Peyton James down to the 4. Started an 8th, so good move from him. And Brody right now came from that 6th spot. He is in the lead in the current bump. Everybody separated by a good little bit of time on the track. Still that orange buggy with white paint and yellow wheels coming through onto the start finish straight away now. Looking for our bump. That is Brody. Last lap around a 23.1 and his fast lap a 22.5. So settling into a rhythm and hopefully the nerves not getting the better of him. Taking nice wide lines and a wide berth away from the corrugated piping. As we go through the shoe onto the team associated double and the straightaway. Still maintaining a lead in 3 seconds back, but making up some time on that last lap. Looks like he was down only 2.5 seconds there is Peyton Futrell. So if that gets a little bit closer, we'll go and drop back. But I think everyone is separated now by a couple of seconds. All racing on their own, and that was a back marker that we just passed a second ago, inconsequential here to this bump spot. This is main number 10 of 56. That's right, you heard right, 56 mains. 430 entries here at the Hoosier RC HobbyPlex for the 2024 Clash of Champions at New Albany, Indiana in United States of America. You're listening to Shane Mouton from A Main Hobbies. Thank you for joining us here today on Mod Live Media's broadcast, brought to you by JConcepts and live timing and scoring, brought to you by RCGT, rcgarage.info. Claim your profile today. DRC is sponsoring this expert main. There's Jonathan RC. Check them out online or get your products here at our local hobby shop at Hoosier RC HobbyPlex. They make leads, connectors, all sorts of heat shrink, all color coded and customizable with your name as well as lengths, leads, connectors, anything that you need. Zach Donovan can make that for you. Still our leader right now with a commanding lead, 6.4 seconds. It looks like he comes across the line as the time expires. Brody does take that bump spot. That is a back marker. That's our 2. That's our 3. Zach Muzerek in the end not able to stop from the DQ, the others from usurping him for the lead. Brody from Wyatt, from Peyton, from Zach. We're going to go down and find Brody Thahani. Brody Thahani taking the win there, the young man with the big hair. There he is in the hoodie. He walked away. He's on the back there. He's on the back there. He's walked away. Right over there in the back side. He's marshalling on the phantom downside. I think he just left essentially. Alrighty. I think here he comes. Here he comes.
Awesome job out there, Brody, grabbing that one. How's it feel?
Great. We've been working on it this weekend. It's getting good, but yeah.
Congratulations. Anybody you want to thank, my man?
Mom and Dad, and that's it.
Congrats, buddy. Good luck in your next one.
Thank you.
Got it. Back to you, Shane.
That's cool, man. Thanking his mom and dad. All right, let's get him checked in here for our next race. This is race number 11 of 56. 13.5 4-drive independent buggy Delta Main, sponsored by Team Associated. Be sure to check out our photo gallery. We just shared the links there, so you guys are able to see all of the lovely photographs that we have been taking. We shared that 3 times there on a couple of different platforms, it looks like, or JConcepts Live also shared that same. All right. Drivers getting lined up right now on the line. Could we go to camera 1 again, please? Mr. Matt? Mr. Matt? Thank you. Getting tired, I won't lie. It's 10 p.m. right now. We've been here since 8 p.m., so 14 hours so far in the bag. Broadcast starting at 9 a.m., so 1 hour shorter, but we have been here longer in order to set up and get ready. And we had a little bit of a break in between qualifier 2 and 3 in the first mains here with the national anthem. However, 14 hours so far in the bag here at Hoosier RC HobbyPlex, and many more to come. We still need to get down to the C mains and get them done. So we have the B and the A mains only tomorrow. Jerry is calling for Alan Jackson to do well in this, saying that he is his 8-scale wrench. Mac Wilkinson is the one that will be starting in the 1. Chris White didn't make the race, no check from him, so Mac has got a clean little bit of track to run away. Oh, and he's damaged, he's broken. No, he's not broken. They called a false start. I'm not sure who got the false start, but they will restart. I thought Mac Wilkinson had broken there as his car had completely stopped very suddenly, but he is not broken. He had heard the race director, Lance McDonald, call for a false start and a restart. So Mac Wilkinson and Derek Eldridge in the 3. There is no 2, no Chris White. Brian Krull from our earlier race there is in 4. He was in the 2-wheel drive buggy earlier. Of course, this is 13.5 4-wheel drive independent buggy D Delta Main, sponsored by Team Associated. Here we go. The tone does go live this time, and Mac gets away nice and cleanly this time. No 2 to threaten him into corners 1, 2, and 3, and he keeps it on all 4s as he goes up onto the Protex soapbox. We're going to drop back to watch that battle for the 2nd place right now, about 6 buggies strong. 2 roll over and 2 get by, now separated, and we will follow that battle there with the orange buggy with the white back and yellow wheels, with the multicolored body and white wheels. Mac Wilkinson now with a pretty good lead out front. If he continues like so, he will take that bump spot, of course, but there is still a lot of time with only 40 seconds lapsed. They're getting separated substantially now, so we will soon find our leader going down the start-finish straight away. There he goes over the JConcepts bump. We get some tighter battles back below. We will go back down again in just a minute, but right now Mac Wilkinson deserving some of the cover out front, looking for a bump. One of the cars taking a very hard hit and taking his body off. That is the green car there lying on the side of the pipe. The Marshall, our previous bump spot, was helping him get his body back on. I hope he gets back into the race. 3 laps now for Mac Wilkinson. Mac Wilkinson in the X-Ray. This is the 13.5 independent Delta buggy. Delta main, D main. Still Mac right now with a good lead. Looking like about a 8-second lead. If I had to guess, over Cooper Ritchie, 10 seconds in fact. He's starting to come up on some back markers. So with that being said, the traffic can play a part. These back markers sometimes do not realize that they are seeing the leader come by and sometimes start battling for position. So the leader is smart to be careful as they come through. The other drivers sometimes will realize and let him by as they realize they're not battling that pole position, but sometimes they are so enamored with the race themselves that they start to battle or want to unlap themselves just for the simple honor of not being lapped. Mac Wilkinson making it through those 4 cars there nice and cleanly in his X-Ray rig. Coming down the start finish straight away, and right now with 2:30 down and 2:30 to go, Mac is looking nice and smooth, no mistakes so far. None that we have seen at least. Taking a nice wide berth through the Proline S's and away from those corrugated pipes. If you should touch those, the pipes do pull you in. I mean that they pull you in by their the amount of friction that they provide. And you can get stuck with your nose in the pipe, thus losing quite a lot of time. Still following with Mac right now as Cooper is in the 2, Larry is in the 3, Brian is in the 4, Greg in the 5, Brian McGlasson in the 6, Tim Sutherland in the 7, Al Colin, a nice mover from the 12 up to the 8. Colin Walter is right where he started. Brad Evans, Chris White, Derek Eldridge and Dave Weigel didn't make this race. Excuse me. So still Mac Wilkinson out front, settling into a rhythm now. A 24-second lap, the last one around, almost 25 seconds at 24.9. Still working with back markers, and he has to be careful, but he has a rather commanding lead right now. 21 seconds. It looks like he will soon lap the second place driver. The second place driver with that holographic body. So he may have just got by him there just a second ago. Uncertain. The leader Mac Wilkinson here with 1 minute to go now, looking like he will get 3 or 4 more laps in. It's on a 13-lap pace, and that was lap number 10. So it looks like he will get by for 3 more. This one and 2 more. He's been lucky so far to dodge all of the traffic as well as the back markers. Every time he's come up on someone, they've either got out of the way nice and quickly and noticed that he is the leader and got out of the way, or they've had a unfortunate tumble right in front of him. But so far the cards stacked in his favor, not only in terms of speed but also in terms of luck as they stay out of the way. 11 laps Wilkinson has done right now in his X-Ray as he goes through the shoe over the team associated double. 1 more lap is what he'll get in, and the clock will expire here in 10 seconds. The clock does expire now, a little bit sooner than I expected. And Wilkinson will take that bump spot. No one can stop him now with only 1 corner to go. Only he can. But nothing there in the end stopping him. And Larry Nelson just behind, still coming now in the 2 spot, having been lapped also. I think Mac Wilkinson put a lap on the field there. Absolutely, Mac Wilkinson, one of the friendliest guys you will ever meet, a large Formula One fan himself, and we've chatted much about racing in the past. He just loves racing and loves to be here with his friends. The X-Ray driver now, Mac Wilkinson, will soon be up with Matt Olson. Here he comes for the interview.
Right here, right over here. But I gotta be up here, man. This don't look good, man. Dude, congratulations out there, grabbing that. You've always wanted an interview. You're here. You did it.
I get one just about every time because I start in the lower mains, but that's all because I want to talk to you, baby.
Hey, I love it, man. I love it. You missed your call, man. You need to be in some, NBA.
Oh yeah.
This guy calling.
I did a little professional basketball, so I didn't quite miss that call.
Shit. Oh my man, I love it, dude.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the win. Who do you want to thank?
I want to thank you for coming out and covering this great event, and Eddie and Angie for putting on this great event. And just glad to be here, man. All the guys in the X-Ray pits for always helping out. Good to go.
You're killing it, my man. Congratulations on the win, buddy. And, hey, try and do it again.
That's right. And then we're going to play one-on-one after, right? You say you want to play one-on-one?
I won't make it. I won't make it. He'll dunk on me every time. Great job, my friend. Back to you in the booth, Shane. Yeah, buddy.
We do have a basketball hoop over at the Airbnb that we are staying at. Not a ball, but I'll be happy to buy one to see Mac dunk on your ass.
I will definitely lose. It was an uphill battle beating you in ping pong, in basketball.
If you want to beat me badly, let's play some basketball, because I did not grow up playing that, and I shoot like a blind man.
I don't know. You're probably on the national team in South Africa, bro.
We don't have basketball over there, bro. Netball, maybe.
That's what it's called.
Yeah.
You're like I was on the professional netball team.
I'm more like ground ball. I can't get it in the net.
Oh, man.
Or neighbors pool ball.
All right, I got to go help out Megan. It's up to you, Shane.
1 of 44 is still awake in South Africa. My word. Yes, that was a clean run, and congratulations. Yes. Thanks, Matt. Men don't play netball, but I'm referring to putting the ball in the net as you shoot, and I certainly don't get it in the net, so we call that ground ball or neighbor's pool ball, because that is where I throw the ball to. On the ground, they can't miss that, or I miss entirely off the backboard and go into the neighbor's pool. And they're very happy about that, of course. Max says, I want to see him dunk. He did dunk the competition there. He lapped the field, did Mac Wilkinson. So let's see what kind of pace he has as he goes up to the next main. Right now, the 13.5 Expert 4-wheel drive buggy D main, the Delta main, brought to you by TDK. Safe, non-toxic, biodegradable tire sources. Alrighty, on the tone, we're going racing here. Tony Mintel in the 1. 1, 2, and 3 away, nice and clean. 3 rolls out in the end. I don't know if he was winged there over the JConcepts bumper, but a little bit harder to stay out of a driver or away from them when you're in the air. Hopefully you manage your speed, but difficult to do when you're coming over a roller. Our 1 and 2 seem to have got away clearly. I think Carter Irish and Wyatt Brown both lost out, and Larry Wright, who had a bump in one of the other mains, is now in the 2 spot. He's hunting Tony Mintel. Tony Mintel is in the lead there, coming through the shoe right now. He is that red buggy going on the straightaway right now with the white wheels in the front. So that is Larry Wright chasing him behind. Let's follow Larry Wright. Yes, let's see if he can make up some time, because I think Larry is going to have some pace, having bumped from the previous main. Larry Wright started in the 5, not bumping to this main, but bumping in one of the other mains he has just had some run time and some feeling on the track, and he is starting to close that gap now on Tony Mintrell. Larry Wright is the buggy in second place, which is the dark red buggy with the white paint and white wheels. Out in our front right now is the orange buggy with blue rear and flamed yellow center. That is Tony Mintel. So that is our 1 and 2 on the left-hand side of the track. Mintel now seeing a threat and trying to stretch out a lead. We'll continue to follow the two of them. The both of them looking good for traction and taking nice lines. And this is a battle for your bump spot to go to the C Charlie main from this D Delta main. Sponsored by TDK. Right now, not much in it. Each one of them rocking and socking some punches back at the other. But right now, Larry Wright seeming to find some pace on this lap, and he is closing up on the back of Mintel. Mintel now will be starting to feel the nerves. You can see him twitching on the steering wheel, trying to go through that last corner. As they go over the JConcepts roller into the SXT double, down over the DRC kicker. Oh, to the inside now. He's going to wait for him there. That is very honourable. As Tony Mintel waits for Larry Wright. Unfortunately rolling out there now and to the 3. So let's follow that battle for 2 and 3. That is Carter Irish being a pass on Tony Mintel, who had a little bit of a crash, having waited a second ago, and is being made to regret that. But of course, you don't want to win by hook or crook. And he must have felt that them coming together wheel to wheel there as he defended his position and punted the other racer off the track, that he wished to wait and win with a honourable win rather than a hook or crook. So right now, Larry Wright looking for another bump spot, as I predicted a little bit earlier. That wheel time that he had a minute ago giving him a good feeling for the track. We're going to continue to follow our 2 there. He's coming through the shoe right now. Good separation as some traffic right now with our leader. We're going to follow our leader. Oh, as he rolls over. And now to the point where, again, I think that actually will be Carter Irish. Carter Irish is going to go to the point now, the young man. Larry Wright rolls over. The power of the mullet not able to save him from the pipe. I believe that is Carter Irish to the point now. Let's continue to follow our leader, Carter Irish, because he's going to be working through traffic pretty soon. Carter Irish there in the silver and white buggy with the white wheels. Here an expert four-wheel drive buggy Delta main, sponsored by TDK Tire Sources. Alrighty. Some traffic ahead there. I think that is going to be Brady Lucas that will be working on the back of. Let's see if he lets the leader by. He does. He knows it is the leader as he is in last place. And Carter Irish now making a run for the lead with a good lead now over Wyatt Brown and Peyton James. Tony Montel, having started in the DQ, is now in the 4. Caution on the straightaway calls the race director Lance McDonald, not Larry McDonald, excuse me. I'm definitely getting extremely tired. Back marker again, aware that that is your leader and letting him by. Sometimes your second last or third last driver may think that it is the last place or second last place coming up on them, and they will sometimes fight them for position when they are unaware that it is the leader, but the last place normally gets underway nice and quick as the time expires, and Carter Irish takes that bump spot. Good job, Carter Irish. Well done.
Camera's right over there, so if you'll stand right over here for us, thank you. Nice run there, Carter, coming from a deep spot there for the main, and in the end putting in a nice run on the field.
It was a good run. I mean, car was a little twitchy, but I just backed off on the steering and drove my race. Got a little nervous towards the end, but stayed calm.
That's good. I think the calmness playing out there for you. Definitely feel the adrenaline look nice and smooth on the track. And when you come to the lead, you can certainly feel your legs start tremoring, and you really got to try to hold the car together, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, very nice drive. We look forward to seeing you bump to the C main, I think Charlie main there. So good luck in the next race.
Thank you.
There is Larry Wright on the front straightaway, sporting his stylish mullet. Unfortunately, the power of the mullet not enough this time to bring him the bump spot. See, Jasmine Neer has some fans. Let's go, Jasmine, says Ray Anderson. Hooray, pip pip, LKE, not sure what that means. Who are we? Not sure what that means either. Great work, Jazz, says Cameron Priddle. Goodbye, that koozie. I don't know how you mean he's cheating, bro, when he is running the race with a legitimate car within the rules that has been teched. Simply not qualifying does not mean that you're cheating. But Eddie Henley in the 11 from the bump spot. Eddie Henley, the owner and operator here, putting in his heart, soul, effort, and all of his wallet into this facility to bring us one of the best world-class facilities to race on here. He spent all weekend sealing, repairing, and watering the track so that others can be on it. Spent 0 track time and took a bump, and apparently that makes him a cheater, according to some of our viewers. I completely disagree. Jason Venezia will start this one in the 1 with Brian Deschores in the 2, Owen Simmons in the 3. Eddie Henley, should he look for a bump spot, only one driver will go through here from the C main, Charlie main. This is your 40 plus two-wheel drive mod buggy sponsored by TLR at the Class of Champions 2024. We go racing in less than 5. Marshall's ready. Jason Venitza, Brian Deschores, and Owen Simmons get ready and set up for the race. Nice clean start, camera number 1. Thank you. Back we go to Chris Mueller now, who is our cameraman up there. Nice clean start. The 2 is transposing. Brian Deschores loses out to Owen Simmons. Owen Simmons in that blue buggy with the white wheels will follow the number 2 battle as it is closest, with Jason Venitza stretching out a small lead right now. Brian Deschores makes his way through again as Owen Simmons rolls out from the 3 spot and will probably go down to about the 5 or 6. As Owen Simmons now jumps to the pipe and allows through Brandon Hester. No, only 1 bump from each main, 1 bump. The leader snapped, he's out. Jason Venitza, who was stretching to a lead, is done. This pink buggy with the white wheels is Brandon Hester, and he is to the point right now with Zach Janes in the 2. We'll follow that battle. I believe only 1 bump. I do speak under correction, but I believe from the information we've seen, only 1 bump. A good lead now. We're going to try to follow our leader. Let's go on to the start finish straight away as he has a nice little lead. Actually, that will be for the 2. Stay on the 2 there. Thank you, Chris. Thank you. Chris knowing better than to follow my direction there to the lead, who has stretched out. This is for the 2. So let's see who can win out there. Owen Simmons now back to the 2 where he the 2 1 position up from where he started. Jason Grimes there made it into the pipe and unfortunately is now out of contention. So that is Brandon Hester stretching from the lead there, going up onto the Protect double. That is the all pink buggy with the white wheels and the Proline S's. Going over the Hobbywing double, over the factory tracks downside into the shoe, over the team associated double and onto the start finish straight away. Nice separation now between himself and Owen Simmons. It looks like he is about 4 or 5 seconds back, 3.5 exactly. Starting to come up on some back markers. We will continue to follow your leader to see if he can make it through cleanly on who will be Mike Wonders. Over the JConcepts roller, the SXT and Motif double there into the DRC kicker, the Protec upside and the Phantom downside. Being careful and looking out for those back markers like a donkey's hind legs. It looks like that is in fact Venitza, now that he is about to put a lap on. Venitza having started in the CQ. So Venitza may have some pace to stay out from the lead. Our leader there in the pink buggy with the white wheels. Now about to put a lap on the CQ. The CQ doesn't want to give it up. He may not realize that he is in last place. So trying to fight for position. Let's try to follow our leader up on the left-hand side of the track there to see if he is able to make it by Venitza for a lap. Right now, quite a substantial gap back to the number 2 spot, so inconsequential, I believe, with only 1 bump going through from this one. We want to follow Brandon Hester to see how he does, and to see if he can hang on to this lead. Getting a little bit twitchy there and a little bit squirrely into the final corner as he goes down the start-finish straight away. Venitza now has pulled the pin and left Hester, although that is not for position, that is just to unlap himself essentially. We saw him just fly across the screen there a second ago. So Hester right now onto the start finish straight away, still doing well, nobody near him, and Owen Simmons and Will Santiago substantially separated behind. This one, the 40 Plus two-wheel drive mod buggy C Charlie main, sponsored by TLR. We're going to drop back to see what may be a battle here. I don't know for what position. It looks like that is Owen Simmons, Will Santiago, Rob Pauly, and Zach James. It looks like they are 2, 3, 4, and 5 right now coming on the same part of the track. Only one will bump, so we'll follow this freight train right now for that battle. I heard Hester go over the line just a second ago, so a nice lead he has over Owen Simmons. Owen Simmons that lead buggy now as the clock expires. Owen Simmons in the white and blue buggy with the white wheels. That is our leader. Let's follow our leader as he goes across the line. He will take that bump spot. Nice and clean drive from Brandon Hester starting in the 4 spot. Owen Simmons starting in the 3, brings it home in the 2. Rob Pauly in the 3, Zach Janes in the 4. Alrighty, we will go to an interview with Brandon Hester.
Mr. Brandon Hester there starting in the 4, and our camera's just over there. So we're going to interview you as you take the bump spot and move up to the next main. Well done.
Thank you. I appreciate it. My car was working really good. It's the new 24 X-Ray, and yeah, I couldn't be happier. I just put my head down and hit my marks. Got her there.
Looked very good out there. You were able to stretch a lead, and the adrenaline not getting the better of you as behind all of the others faltering. And our CQ, I think you, Chris Vanessa, were right up on his back bumper at one stage for a lap, but he managed to get away.
Yeah, well, he was getting kind of radical, so I knew I had a gap, so I just kind of took my time and let him get some space so I could keep it clean for myself, and just kind of brought it home from there.
Good, smart driving, and good luck in the next main.
Thanks, appreciate it.
See you in the next one.
Thank you, Jason Kessinger. I see you are watching with us. What happened in that race, mate? You had a main a little bit earlier. We did not see you start. What happened, brother? One of 44 says the sun is up in South Africa. He's looking to go to breakfast. How many races are we doing tonight? Well, we are doing all of the D and C mains. So once we've run the C main for a specific class like this one, we will leave the Bs and the As for tomorrow. So the best of the rest are coming tomorrow. Right now we have a check-in from all but the 13th driver. So we will have 12 in this one, which is the 13.5 Stadium Truck C Charlie main, sponsored by Exalt. On the tone, racing in less than 5. Oh, camera, thank you. Camera 1. Yeah, thank you. That's quite a nice camera for the start, actually, except for the gentleman there. Oh, no! The number 1 pipes himself and loses out. That's Matt Hines calling for help, but through no fault of anyone but the drivers. They're coming to the pipe a little bit closer than what he wanted. I think Scott Walter from the 2 in that white and pink buggy with white wheels is now in the front, the stadium truck, excuse me. I think as we come across the line, you'll see Scott Walter to the points. Only one bump in each race. Only one bump in each race. I'm pretty sure. That's Scott Walker right now in the Eddie was running a stock car a little bit earlier and only one bumped, I think. I don't know, so we'll double check. I do speak under correction. I'm a little bit tired right now, so not wanting to run up to the announcer's booth, but that is your battle for number 1 right now. Getting wheeled to the inside there. Not sure if I like that, but To the point now goes Braden Bruce with Jeffrey Miller in the 2, Preston James in the 3. As we were discussing in the chat a little bit earlier, if there is contact with drivers, but both drivers make it away cleanly and are able to race, we'll call that clean, and it is not required but recommended as sportsmanship and etiquette normally that you will wait. That driver came straight to the inside and went wheel to wheel. Some will call that clean, being wheel to wheel, but ended up punting the leader and taking over that position. But it is what it is. We continue in the race nonetheless in this 13.5 Stadium Truck C Charlie Main, sponsored by Exalt. Baden Bruce in the 1 now with Jeffrey Miller in the 2, Marcel Graham Bell in the 3, Scott Walter in the 4. Baden Bruce, the big mover in this one, starting in the 12, starting in the very last spot, and he is now in the 1. He's coming over the Proline S's there, I believe. We'll see him as he comes across the line. We'll try to pick up our leader because they're going to be battling. They're on the left side of the track there, Chris, and Graham Bell will be close to him soon. Baden Bruce there on the pipe on the right hand side of the track. Let's try to find our leaders. I think they're about to go over the team associated double. There we go. I did not have my other microphone down. So our leader right now with a good lead, about 5.5 seconds over Marcel Graham Bell. Our camera right now on the battle for second. That is Marcel Graham Bell battling with Scott Walker. Nice move up the inside there. I think that was Scott Walker that made that move. A little bit confused right now. It's going to get on with the leader. That's going to be Baden Bruce. He's coming down the start finish straight away now, the young man. He is that pink buggy with the white front and white wheels. Baden Bruce, the young man there with a team associated cap in his photograph. I assume in a team associated truck as such. Taking a little bit of a roll over there, but with a 7-second lead over your second place, with a 3-second further lead over Scott Walter. He with the second, actually with the fastest lap right now on track, so it looks like bar a breakage or failure here with 50 seconds to go, he has 2 or maybe 3 more laps to go. Looks like he'll get by for 2 more. 13.5 Stadium Truck C Main, Charlie Main, sponsored by Exalt. 34 seconds to go, so he might get by for this one and 1 more, maybe even another after that, so it may have been 3 as I said. Last lap was a 22.2, so faster than expected. Stadium Truck looking very good as he goes over the team associated double. Baden Bruce now going to be working with some traffic. The back marker steps out of the way, and Baden Bruce coming almost backwards on the track, almost collecting the marker and himself. As the clock expires, he won't have to work through any more traffic. He can hang there, he can take it easy, and he can bring it home nice and safe. And Baden Bruce will take that bump. And that will be it for what we will see for 13.5 Stadium Truck today, brought to you by Exalt. Let's go to an interview with Baden Bruce.
Go. Baden Bruce right up there is our camera coming from the 12 spot all the way to take the bump. Well done.
Thank you. Yeah, qualifying, I didn't get a single lap in. I was just having electronical issues with my own truck. Big thanks to Drew Spurgeon. He let me run his truck, and it was pretty good. So I'd like to thank my sponsors, Associated, JConcepts, Greedy, Factory Team. So
Thank you very much. Great run there from the last place all the way up to first. Good luck in the next main.
Thank you.
All right, let's go back up to the top. As we get ready here for 21.5 Independent Two-Wheel Drive Buggy C Charlie Main Team Associated, race number 15 of 56. It is 10:45 p.m. As I was calling a little bit earlier here, somebody was wondering what time we might get out of here, and I was thinking it might be around 11 p.m., maybe even later than that. I think race number 20 or 21. All of the F, E, D and C mains will be run today, so that we only have the B's and A's tomorrow. Makes for a shorter day today, but one that certainly hurts the lungs, vocal cords and brain today, as I announced. For around about 14, maybe 15, 16 hours today. At least I have a chair. I feel for our cameraman, Chris, who's been standing all day.
You've been killing it, Shane, killing it.
Thank you, man. We are trying to bring you the best broadcast possible, but I will say I'm running out of some steam here right now.
All right, I'll help you out, my man. Why don't you take a little bit?
Alrighty.
All right, I'll join you guys, give our awesome announcer some little bit of a respite, walk around, shake it out. Thank you, Shane. Got a little bit of the coughs there, and he's absolute Iron Man. Needs to get around and do his thing. Thank you guys for tuning in. Much appreciated. As we get this one started and off, 1 and 2. Ooh, 1. Getting a little cattywampus right there. Turning in a little bit too late. Getting out in the marbles, overcorrecting. So as the top two start to break away from the rest of the pack. Oh, I need to fix his photo. Poor Barry. Oh, wait a second here. Is this the same? I think I need to refresh this. Make sure this is right. All right, we're at it again. Barry and Dustin. Dusty Toombs. I've been trying to look for that guy's photo so long. Barry Sobel. My apologies. Doing you dirty right now, my man. I'll have to get you another photo here in the future. Down that straightaway here for Barry. Coming by. These guys are gone. One second here, guys. All right, back on it again. Megan's putting in all those waffle tickets right now, guys. I will link over that waffle. For those that want it, you can win a B7. A B74.2 YZ DTM3. A Nanos from Team Associated and a slew of other guys. There's going to be like 15 winners. It's ridiculous. But why not? When in Indiana, Hoosier, Clash of Champions. Spin Rush RC medals, and that guy is great. Funny too. I know, man. Shane's the man. Has 1 and 2 still just breaking away. No competition right now. Oh, as I say that, announcer's curse. Getting a little wrong. Oh, and flips over. Is that 1 and 2? Is that Dusty right behind him? No, it's not. That's going to be Greg. So Barry out of here. Later dude gone. Oh. Another mistake right there. I believe that was lap traffic. So Barry in the lead of this one. Entire crew right now is pretty tired. We're all running on fumes. Not that we're hungry or anything, we're just tired. So thank you to the entire Mod Live Media crew for sticking around. We are here before a lot of people, and we are here till the very end. And then some. So thank you to the entire Mod Live Media crew. Amazing group of people. Down that straightaway here for Barry. Barry, still your leader. Seconds left to go here for Barry. Do you have nanos in the break room at Mod? I wish I had nanos. I need to buy some nanos. Mark Barquist, thank you guys. What's the best way to support you guys so you keep doing this? Honestly, keep watching, man. If you want to buy a waffle ticket where you can win a bunch of prizes, that also helps. Proceeds go to help in the live feed and more equipment. We are constantly improving. Constant improvement is our goal, and then also investing in people. We have a larger and larger crew every single year, just to take it to that next level. If you guys haven't seen yet, really go and check out the awesome photos that our photographer Shu, Jason Bollinger, has been shooting. Go and check these photos out, guys. I'm gonna post a link. Go check those out, and it's pretty nice. All right, let me get an interview with your winner. Taking that one home, man, and getting the bump. How does it feel?
Oh, did I get the bump? I thought I got third.
Okay, who was the other one? There's another one looks just like you.
Sorry.
That's him over there.
Yeah, that's
well,
weird.
Congratulations on the third, nonetheless. My apologies. You guys kind of look the same from the photo. I mixed you two up when I saw the photo. How's it going, man? You made it?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations on the win.
And I haven't been here all day either. I just got here an hour ago.
Champion.
I go from C to B and see what happens in there.
Congratulations, my man. Best of luck, and I'm going to be rooting for you.
Well, thank you, buddy.
Great job, bud. Look at that guy hasn't even been here. He just showed up today and he's like, I'm just gonna send it. All right, let's see. Mark Berquist, thank you, sir. All right, we're about to get this one started. Race number 16. Race 21 can't come fast enough. Getting into that first corner. And first place already gapping them. Oh, and makes a mistake. Now 1 and 2 bunch up. It's going to be Adam Smith and Judd Robinson trying to break away from the rest of the pack right now. ...20 seconds, 30 seconds into this one. Here for Adam. Top 2. And Jason Grimes. Adam Smith leading this one out down the straightaway. Third of Chase Rogers starting to come in on the back side of him. And 4th place in eye shot. So top 4 breaking away from the rest of the pack. I do believe that the top 2 bump up. So 1 and 2 gonna try and defend it. 3rd and 4th wanted. Oh, nice inside pass there on Adam. Gonna have to relinquish first place here for Grimes as he takes that one over from Smith. Chase Rogers right behind him. And what, did just one disappear? I didn't see what happened. Just straight up lost one of the cars. Up and over that double. See down that straight. Was that Adam? Yeah, Adam's able to make it through. So that was Chase Rogers slipping over at the line. So Grimes and Smith breaking away. You're 1 and 2. With 3 minutes left to go. Grimes coming by the line now. 2:30 left to go. Smith right behind him. And about 2 turns. Adam Smith, one of the nicest guys, helped get some of the crew some food. It's amazing. Aren't you guys tired online? You guys gotta be tired. I know I'm tired. Let's get that chat popping. Chat is dead. It's probably so late, everybody went to bed. Still have over 200 people watching right now. West Coast, it's only 8 o'clock. Zach Griggs, hells yeah, I'm tired. How many more races? I know, man. 1 of 40 says, I've been up for over 20 hours. 1 of 40's in South Africa. He's still waiting. He wants to make it through the whole stream. Got 1:30 left to go in this one. Iron Man, I'm here from McElden, Columbia. Hello, hello, Daniel Martin. I should go to sleep, but I have a race tomorrow. You got races to watch right now. Does this have a cash payout to the winner? This race does not, this particular one, but if you get top in the A main, I do believe that it does. So we have a lead change. Adam Smith going to be getting by Jason Grimes. And over that double. It is getting spicy right now as they come by the line. Both of them on top of each other. Through the single as they put some laps on the field. 2 on the right-hand side coming up over that center double. Peter Renaud just rereading the list of waffle prizes. I think I'm going to be adding some more tomorrow, actually. Jason Sullivan, what's up? I just bought my waffle ticket right on. Seriously, guys, go and check those photos out. Go and take some time. If you have another screen or a tablet or something, go and scroll through some of those. There's some really good shots. Looks like Adam Smith going to take this one. The man, myth, and the legend. Woo! He's going to be wicked happy. Look at that. Oh, I'm loving it. I'm going to have to go grab an interview. Be back.
Sir Adam Smith, my man, you definitely earned that one, grabbing that bump.
Shaking, man, I'm all messed up.
Congratulations, brother. Thank you for all the support, by the way. For Ahmad, you bought us a couple lunches, and you're the man, dude. Congrats on the win. You know, paying it forward. You're killing it out here, obviously. Getting that bump up. Anybody you want to thank?
Oh, man, just Hoosier. It's been great being here at home track. You know, Eddie and Angie. It's just all my friends been hanging out here all weekend, been having fun. Y'all been killing it on the coverage, and Jason on the photos. Man, it's been great.
Congratulations, my man. Great job. Best of luck in the next one.
Thanks, sir.
You got it. Well, back to me in the booth. We're running out of people. Running out of people.
And we're back in black. Yeah, go and take some time, guys. I will repost the Clash Photos link, and just go and do it. We are dedicated watching like Amish farmers plowing from Quad Life. Just bought my waffle ticket. The photos are insane for real. Good job. Thank you. That's our awesome photographer, Mark Berquist. Bought my waffle. Thanks for the support, man. Those photos are super cool. They are awesome. Will there be photos for sale that will have driver autographs? That would definitely look forward to buying a Fenn, Rivkin, and Cavallari signed photo. Not to mention top 3 podium photos with autograph. I can look into that, guys. I want to see if they'd be cool with it, doing something like that. But we can talk to them for sure. Some good pivoting corner stills. Yes, they are, man. It's pretty sweet. So yeah, guys, chime in. Would you guys like to get some signed autograph photos? I think we could waffle some. I think we could do that. I think it's a good idea. Maybe we'll make that happen. I'll talk to the boys. Make it part of the waffle. Something new, something fresh. Comment in if you guys would like to see that. A couple like Spencer Rivkin, maybe a Dustin Evans, Dakota Fend, Cavallari. Oh man, there's a bunch of them. Jason Rona. You guys like some signed photos? Wait, I think we could waffle some off. I think people would be cool with that. I don't know if they'd be cool with us selling them, but if us kind of like giving them away, they'd be like, no problems. Tater, yep. But maybe collect some photos, do some research tonight, and get that going. All right, your top 2. Top 3 now. One of our first CE main events. Back to RC races now. Supercross is done from Dylan Alonso. I don't know if you want to ruin it for everybody there, Dylan. I saw something. Some of my buddies were posting on Facebook. Oh no, so there was some drama that happened where someone's like, put that dude back on the trailer or something. So, drama. All right, your top 2 breaking away here for Calvin Bruce and Ethan Hoskins. He said, I didn't say though. I don't know who it was. I just saw some drama. 2:40 left to go. You should have had RC races right there, side by side, watching Supercross. We do take inspiration from those things like NASCAR, F1, Supercross, football. We kind of look at everything, and with our budget of $0, we try and do a lot of what they do. With 2:10 left to go. This is the DRC 17.5 Expert 2-wheel drive buggy C main event. Say that 10 times fast. Calvin Bruce and Ethan Hoskins. Oh man. Side by side racing here as they head up over that double. Oh, right in front of him. Grabbing his wing. Clean racing right there. Just good racing down that straightaway here. Calvin Bruce still leading this one out over Ethan. No, he's going to make it clean if he has to. But don't collect each other and then lose out on it, man. I believe top 2 bump. But Ethan's probably going, no risk for this guy. Oh, gets it wrong. Will he get passed up? He may get passed for that second place position. No, Ethan's still in that second place position. But he's going to have to settle on that as Calvin Bruce all but has this one as we follow him along on the track. Let's go. Coming into the double. Calvin Bruce going to take that one. Good race. Where do you get the waffle tickets from Cole? I will send it to you. All right.
sir. Right on.
Barely.
Congratulations on the win, man. How's it feel?
Feels great. It was. I was shaking a little bit. Ethan had me worried a little bit, and I lucked out and held on to it.
Congratulations, man. Anybody you want to thank?
Just everybody here at Hoosier for the coolest track I've ever been to. All the help I've had. Drew Spurgeon's helped me a lot on setup knowledge and trying to learn something. It's carrying over a little bit.
Congrats, man, on the win. And, hey, best of luck in the next one.
Thank you.
You got it. Back to myself. Thank you guys for watching. Getting on my other headset. Hopefully this thing sounds good. I really have to buy another one of these. It's the one with the single ear. Much better on the noggin. All right, everybody's lined up and ready to rock. Oh, jumped the line. That was going to be Mike Winders right there. Jumping the line slightly. Kind of caught himself, so it is what it is. All right. Down that straightaway. Look at Dan Miles going to lead this one out over Mike Winders. Miles Winders jumping that triple nose high there for Mike. Oh, and he takes over that lead right now down the straightaway here in the Schumacher here for Mike. Oh, carnage behind him for that third, fourth, and fifth as our cameraman catches it all. Great job to Chris. Ooh, little traction roll there for Dan Miles. Looking to keep it on all fours. Oh, I didn't see what happened. It looks like he took him out. Oh, and they're going to have a slew of cars. Oh, my God. Anarchy. Anarchy ensuing. Oh, my gosh. It is going nuts here. I don't know if it was kind of his fault. Went in a little hot. We're going to rewatch that instant replay here between... Winders gonna come a little hot. He shot wide, snagging him. Gonna wait, and then it's absolute carnage after that. Back on it once again. These guys coming through. No, everybody's all over the place. I don't know what to say. Ashton gonna be in the lead of this one, followed by Chad, Ramey, Mike, and Eddie. Top five. Kenny Silvers. Back to myself. I know, man. It's the original crew, Chris and I, holding it down. Down that straightaway here for Ashton and Chad and Ramey. These guys going for those top two positions, trying to get up and bump up to the next one. And also Eddie Henley all the way to the number 4 position. Doing work, doing the bump game. Oh, mistake there from second. Eddie goes by for third. One more. What's going on, Tommy Long? What's up, buddy? Did Eddie go to the 2? I think Eddie's all the way up to the 2. Now he's going to be bound for he goes to the lead. Eddie Henley to the lead of this one. He's already got one bump. He's got 2 bumps. He's getting all the track time he needs out here at Hoosier RC HobbyPlex, his home track, his own track. This guy put literal blood, sweat, and tears into this one, and he's showing it right now where he's like, you know what? I know these turns. I know how to take these turns. Down that straightaway here for Henley. He takes over that lead. 140 left to go. Then Ashton and Ramey going to be your next 2 in line. Eddie Henley, later dude, gone.
your second and third place battle. That's going to be the battle to watch as Chris is on it. 1 minute left to go. Went to Smug Mug to see if anyone got pics of Eddie Henley cartwheeling, but didn't see them. Probably not. Eddie only ran but once today. Rob Kulza, go Worm. Down that straightaway here. Oh, Eddie going over. A chink in the armor right now. Oh, going over again, giving it up. And that Marshall, you need to pay him better, because that was like super quickness. I don't think Eddie lost any time. You're 1 and 2 with 30 seconds left to go. Down that straightaway. Followed by Ashton right there. Henley and Ashton. And if they flinch right now, there's going to be third and fourth right behind of Miles and Jason. Oh, Eddie trying that triple again, and it almost didn't pay off for him. 5 seconds left to go. He might get one more, and he does. So does Ashton. Dan Miles gets by. He's coming hard charging. Eddie better keep it on all fours. I would not triple if I was him. Eddie comes down up over the double right-hand side. Eddie coming up on some traffic. They pulling out of the way. Oh, Eddie hitting the pipe. Nerves getting to him right now. Up and over the double, down the straightaway. It's a rush. Oh, man, Eddie. Wow, what a race. Whoa. Good racing.
Man, oh man, we'll get Grimes over here too here in a second. Dude, amazing run all the way from the back. You're like triple bump right now, man. You need to have one more plaque for next year, the most bumps.
The most bumper. I had Jason take some pictures of this car. I want you to inspect it. I'm going to hold the mic.
All right, well, let me see.
Just look at the car.
This thing's straight haggard, bro. Look at this thing.
Body. You see the mud on it?
This thing is haggard. I'm going to drop the body. He needs a new spur gear on this thing. This thing's super haggard.
No oil in the rear.
That's why you got a mod, and so it pushes through all that.
This was the track, or this was the car that was tested to build this track.
Amazing, man. Good running out there. Car looks great, and looks like you're having fun.
I'm having a ball.
Right on, man. Great job. Looks like Jason Grimes has escaped me, and but good running to him as well. Back to me in the booth. What a run there from Henley. Man, oh man. Got that race lineup. Compliments of RCGtiming.com. Go and check them out, guys, for your local timing needs. Also, go to rcgarage.info. All these little profile pictures that you see, it all is powered by rcgarage.info. You have a racing profile on there. If you've raced before, I guarantee it. Go and check out your name and make a profile on rcgarage.info. About to get this one going.
So I hear the expert classes are only one bump up from Chris telling me. I'm thinking, so what I heard is AAA mains are all, it looks like we got our announcer up here. I actually stole his headset, so he'll be back in a second. Oh, he distracted me. I didn't put on the, no, you're good, Shane, you're good. I got your headset right here, Shane. Let's get that little cord. All right. I'll announce this one, then we'll get you back on. Shane's got his road soda right now. All right, Ethan Hoskins gonna lead us out right now. Ethan drop it down, up and over the double. A little bit of a chassis slap coming into that thing, just straight slamming that thing into the ground, down the straightaway. Hoskins, believe he's in that factory tracks rig. Over the DRC jump into the ProTech RC Phantom lines. You're 1, 2, and 3, but it will be Hoskins coming around. All right, really good race. Cole Staples saying, that's a good waffle. Thank you, sir. I'll post up that link here for you guys once again, so it shows up in the chat. Make sure to go and check out the gallery, guys. The photos are free, and then also we have a service where we can print them out if any of you guys want any. Helps out with the live stream, and I think we've given away more than we've actually sold, but part of the event, if somebody wants their photo and then I find some cool ones for guys, I'm like, here you go. Merry Christmas. Looking into the buggy racing, would you start with 2-wheel or 4-wheel drive? I would start with a 2-wheel drive. It'll make you the best racer. And get into the 21.5 independent class. That'd be the best thing, best bang for your buck. Not going to really go through tires. Parts are going to be minimal. And it will make you better in every other class. What's the price per photo for print? What sizes are available from Mile High Scale Modeler? We've only just started out here at Mile High. We can pretty much do any size, but right now we just have the little 4x6s, kind of standard. And it's $10 a print, free shipping, and then it's basically $5 after that. And so you can get up to like 4 photos, and I think it's like $25 shipped or something for 4 photos. And if you do more, we'll just honor it at that. So covers our costs, and we're able to make a small little bit on it. Helps with all the live stream as well, so you're able to get all that. And shipped to your door, free shipping, by the way. Spin Rush RC, I want that photo from Worlds, the one with the buggy that landed on the other guy and smashed him. I do have that. We actually have one here, Spin Rush RC. I'll have to get some of those up, printed, and out. So if you end up I'll send you the link here for the photo prints. It has all the information. As Ethan Hoskins, still our leader, just absolutely world domination right now for him. So you can click that link right there, Mile High Scale Modeler. Check out all the photos that we have on this next link, and all the instructions are in there. Basically, you just have to purchase them, send us the information of what photo it is, and we'll get those things printed up to you and sent to you, free shipping. So, and it comes with a little sleeve. They're pretty nice, guys. World-class photos to help grow the hobby. All right, Ethan Hoskins now coming into a little bit of traffic. Let's see if they move out of his way. That was closer than close can get. So he's coming around. He's going, shooting a little wide. He's like, hey, man, I'm leader. It's like, I got races to win. He's saying, all right, down that straightaway. He's not letting him go. He is not letting him go. That purple car. But Tyler Stanley nowhere near. No, he's nowhere near Ethan Hoskins. So Ethan gonna still get this one. Purple car, I think, battling for the lead, or battling for a position, I should say. Staying ahead of him here at the end. Ethan Hoskins gonna take that one. We'll go down, do an interview.
I'm back. I think we have 2 more races left here for today, and coming up on 11 p.m. here Eastern Standard Time in New Albany, Indiana.
Running out there, man. I know. Got my tippy toes right now. Amazing run. Made it happen. Getting that bump.
Yeah, I was good. I just got out front, and I love to drive, so I just got out there and had lots of fun. So.
Right on, buddy. Who do you want to thank?
My dad, my brother, Alan Horn, and all of our sponsors, Factory Tracks Racing, Team Associated, Reedy, JConcepts, and all them. They do a really amazing job, and I'm so glad to be with them. So,
congrats, my friend.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, back to you in the booth, Shane.
Thank you very much. Here we go now for some practice laps with the TDK 13.5 Expert 4-wheel drive buggy. C main, Charlie Main. This will be the last main of this particular class that we will run, and I think we have 2 more races after this one before we can go home and die in our beds. So tired today. We got here at 8 a.m. That was about 14 hours ago. Thank you very much for continuing to join us, all of the viewers in our stream. Saving the B and the A mains for tomorrow. Looking forward to a great day of racing. We will have a open practice for the pros only. I believe that's going to be at 8:30 a.m. And then at 9 a.m. we will continue on to the race program, which will start with the B mains of the independents. And as we move on to the Clash of Champions races, they will be packed together in the middle of the day with the triple header there. Coming to a head essentially at what will be expected to be 2 p.m. if the information that I have is correct. Don't hold me to that. Do tune in tomorrow morning and make sure that you check our schedule as we get racing here. Less than 5. Nice clean start there from our 1, 2, and 3. A little bit of gap already forming down to the 4. Mike Hess now getting bumped out by Jason Grimes there. Clean move up the inside. Jason Grimes now to the point. This is 13.5 4-wheel drive independent buggy C Charlie Main, sponsored by Team Associated, race number 20 of 56. I believe we will do this race and another. And then we will be good for tonight until we come back tomorrow morning again. Just about 9 hours before we start with our mains tomorrow morning. So the track director here with a very, very, very long day, Eddie Henley, as well as Angie Henley running the hobby shop. Jason Grimes right now from Case and Futrell. They are battling for 1 and 2. Bumper to bumper separation with now a back marker coming up in between them. Oh! A little bit of a touch to the inside there and a pit maneuver from Case and Futrell to take the lead from Jason Grimes, and now a back marker also. Taking a little bit of paint off of our leader, which I think is now Case and Futrell. Josh Kinser and Case and Futrell are the ones battling. Excuse me for misspeaking there. Has been a long day, and energy is not in high supply right now. Not for myself, at least. Right now, Josh Kinser with a very small lead over the second place, looking for that bump spot up to the B main. As the cream begins to rise to the top, Kinser now getting away with a rollover from Case and Futrell behind. Mitch Cantrell now on the buck bumper, or has made it by on Kaysen Futrell. We'll see as they come across the timing and scoring. Both with green colored buggies, one with white wheels, one with yellow. And that was our leader that took a tumble there in the start-finish straight. So now 1, 2, and 3, you can throw a blanket over them. Josh Kinser now over the other buggy and to the lead again. Kaysen Futrell, the young gun, and Mitch Cantrell, the gentleman with the beard there. Thank you very much. Something has come up on the left side of the screen now. I don't know what that is. It's like a side of a... It's like the side of a box or something. There we go. It's gone away now. So, Josh Kinser from Mitch Cantrell from Kaysen Futrell. Rolled over does one of our drivers there. I believe that is our leader, Josh Kinser. And now Mitch Cantrell to the point. That's the second and third battle. So that is... Mitch rolled over. Kaysen Futrell is out in lead now. This is for the 2. Going wide there and leaving the door open, Mitch Cantrell, and that lets Mike Hess through. Oh, driving into the back of the car there, defending his spot and able to do so. That is the 1 and 2, in fact, my brother. That is the 1 and 2. So that is Mitch Cantrell and Kaysen Futrell, as I called it a minute ago. I'm just getting a little bit of intel from our cameraman, who is astute at making the judgments on who the buggies normally are, but on this particular occasion, we are looking at the 1 and 2. So Mitch Cantrell now coming across the line, and about a second back is Kaysen Futrell. Mike Hess now in the 3. He's about to come across the line, but quite a bit back from this 1 and 2 battle, which we'll stay with as they go through the Pro Line S's down the Exalt soap box and over the Hobby Wing double, the factory tracks downside over the shoe, around the team associated double. It looks like Futrell looking to make the move. He has the pace right now to close up on the back bumper, and a mistake there from Mitch Cantrell allows Kaysen Futrell to escape in the number 1 spot. Kaysen, we're going to follow Kaysen as he goes around with his laps. And he's coming up on traffic now, so we want to see if that is consequential for him. As he goes over the JConcepts roller, right now settling into a rhythm. Josh Kinser out front right now, that green buggy with white paint and white wheels. Couple of small unforced errors, but maybe adrenaline as he is trying to hold on to the number 1 spot here in the C Charlie Main for 13.5 4-wheel drive independent buggy team associated sponsored race. The clock expires. He just needs to bring it home right now, but Kaysen Futrell is bringing a little bit of heat for that number 1 spot. Them 2, I believe, will bump. I speak under correction. I'm not sure if it's 1 or 2 that will bump, but I think in the stock and independent classes, 2 bump. That is Josh Kinser from Kaysen Futrell, who is going to take those 2 spots as 1 and 2 with Mitch Cantrell in the 3. One more race here, guys. One more race. How do I still have a voice, Big Buckarama? I have no idea. I think it's because we have been doing IFMAR qualifying today, and as of tomorrow, with much more excitement with all of the positions being raced for heads
Shane,
up.
let's go over to our interview right now. Dude, amazing run.
Oh, well, thank you. Finally put a run together over the weekend. 2 DNFs. Does not help.
Congratulations, man. Anybody you want to thank?
My own company, Rocket Power Designs for paint. Anyone needs paint, hopefully soon I'll be back to it.
Hit this guy up. Congratulations, man, on the great run.
Thank you, thank you.
All right, back to you, Shane, in the booth.
Good job, Mr. Kinser. Cole Staples says he knows him from a track in Utah. He's one of the fast guys. Yes, he is. He did very well in this race and just didn't have two races where he actually wasn't able to finish his race. So seeded a little bit lower maybe than what he wanted to. Able to get away here with the win that time. William Dallas, thank you very much. Awesome racing and great announcing. Thank you very much. One more interview for second place.
Great job out there, little dude. Congratulations, second place, and man, what do you think?
I'm just glad to be here, and we've been fighting the car all weekend. Now we just got it lined out, so I'm really glad that we could get it to work.
Congrats, my man. Anybody want to thank?
My dad. I'm gonna thank all my race buddies for helping me out with my setup, and yeah.
Right on, bud. Great job, and good luck in your next one.
Thank you.
You got it. Back to you in the booth, bud.
Thank you very much. Little guy there showing his martial arts with a nice little kick to the groin on his competitors in just a second before the interview. So he will be lethal on track as well as off. Look, as we get started here, only 3 in this one. This is the Mod 4-wheel drive buggy, sponsored by ProTech. C main, we're going to change to camera number 1. Only 3 starting here, so let's wait for them to go across the stripe so we can see who they are. Riley Becker out in the lead from Matthew Sjogren, and that is going to be Kane Humes in the 3. Tony Montel, Dan Miles and Kai Goff not making the start of this race, possibly assuming that their race may be tomorrow. Unfortunately, you have to be in it to win it, and they are not. C main here, this is the last of the 3 heats. The last seeds of the 3 heats. There are 3 heats in this one, so a C, B, and A, of course. 1 minute down right now as Riley Becker has got Shogun knocking on his back door. Caden Humes somewhere else on the track. Caden Humes will be coming over the stripe now. We'll continue to follow the leaders, as that will be for your bump spot. I think only 1 goes through from this. Right now Riley Becker and Shogun equal on pace, equal on lap times almost, separated only by 0.1 of a second, and that time Shogun making inroads onto the lead that Riley Becker had. All over the back bumper now, making a look to the inside, making Riley Becker sweat a little bit. Trying to make the jump in the triple, and that time, as we have been talking about so many times throughout the race, many of the mod drivers going for a double single, and that is what I was talking about. The amount of time that you lose just doing a double single is about a 1/10 to a 1/2 of a second, but the risk is very high and the reward is low in order to go for the triple, and Shogun deciding there that he wanted to go for the reward. That time losing out about 2.1 seconds, so the risk about 21 times more than the 1/10 of the second that you would normally gain. Full drive mod buggy C Charlie Main, sponsored by ProTech RC, a higher level of performance, available at your local hobby shop and at www.amainhobbies.com. Sjogren a second time there, able to close up the gap onto Riley Becker, but a second time electing to go for that triple, and again unfortunately not quite making it. This time losing around 1.7 seconds. He was very close, about 0.2 seconds, so losing about 1.5 seconds, excuse me for misspeaking. He goes for the triple again this time, but gets it clean. Our leader going by there with a fast lap the last time around, a 21.8. He on a 14 lap pace right now, 5:14. And it looks like Matthew Sjogren right now struggling to bring up that 2 spot and make threat again. They're coming up on Kane Humes for a lap, and is our number 3 ahead of our leader. The leader is the white and blue buggy with the red rear, white wheels, going over the ProTech upside now. Only about 1 minute 30 left in this one, and right now it is a substantial lead as he takes a little bit of a tumble. That is going to bring Matthew Sjogren back into this, but Sjogren's got still quite a bit of time to make up. Looks like he was 8.2 seconds back. Let's see how much time Riley Becker lost there as he took a rollover. So from the 8 point some seconds now down to waiting for that information to come up on the screen. And that'll do it. Sjogren now taking another pipe there after the triple, and enough will have the pace out front. Riley Becker. Wow, my brain is certainly starting to transpose words and parts of my sentence. I apologize for that, just simply due to overall fatigue. Bakarama, we really appreciate all your comments, and thank you for watching with us and commenting. We appreciate you. We appreciate all of you for tuning into the stream, all those of you staying with us. 144, Exec 101. All those of you that have tuned in to watch with us and have helped and lent your energy, to myself included. I feed from you. Okay, now Sjogren closing up. Something has happened. He's made the move to the inside. That's going to be for the bump spot. Back to the front goes Riley Becker. They're battling now. I don't know how he managed to close it up. I thought this was absolutely going to be done. No bobbles from our leader, Riley Becker. But right there, Sjogren, unfortunately, trying to push too hard and not making it in the end. Race number 21 of 56 over, four-wheel drive mod buggy C Charlie Main, sponsored by ProTech RC, a higher level of performance. Available at your local hobby shop and www.amainhobbies.com for all your RC needs. We're going to get an interview there with our winner. Apparently we are doing one more race. Did not expect this.
Breathing a little hard after that one, man. Kind of made a little bit of shakes. Congratulations on the win. Holding it off.
Yeah, I know. It was,
okay.
Knew I had to keep it clean. Hoping you would wreck on the triple a little more, but...
that didn't happen.
Yeah, no.
Wrecked on the next turd.
Yeah, we'll see.
Congratulations on the win, man. Anybody want to thank?
I don't know, the whole TLR team. Cole Toller has been helping me a lot. My stepdad, Matt Sonnerledge. And, everybody's supporting me at home.
Great job, my man, and congratulations. Good luck in the next one.
Thanks.
1 of 44 says he's going to take a nap now.
In the booth.
He is over in South Africa, and the sun is up already for him. Thank you very much for
come into the
continuing
booth
to join
with
us.
you here, Shane.
When do we start tomorrow? 8:30 for open practice for the pros, and then we will start with the heats, which will be that short course truck which is showing on your screen right now. That is going to be starting tomorrow.
Yes.
With 9 a.m.
Let me turn that one thing off. We don't need that anymore. So 9 a.m. tomorrow, we will be going live. So pretty much, guys, that's the end of it. This guy right here, absolute Iron Man. Thank you to Shane from A-Main. And this guy right here, we need to have him at more races. Probably after this one, he's going to be done. He's going to be like, you know what? I just looked at a screen all day and lost my voice.
I haven't lost my voice yet, but I think after tomorrow it's going to be very exciting calling the heads-up racing, and with the B and A mains, a lot of glory on the line. I'm looking forward to that.
Should be a lot of fun. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed the coverage. We need to get some rest, and we pretty much have been eating crap food all day, and I don't think we're going to get anything this late. So we're going to sleep, and
we're going to sleep.
We're going to go relax for a little bit. Well, thank you, Shane, so much. Asset to any crew, and obviously an asset to ours. It was fun last year. It's even better this year. Thank you, sir, and absolute Iron Man on the mic, and really being able to rely on you. So it's been great. So once again, guys, thank you, Shane, and thank you, viewers. It's been fun. Been fun. So if you guys want one of the waffle tickets, there's links there, and we'll be announcing it tomorrow. That will be drawn at the very end. If you guys want photos, some people were commenting. Check out the photo link that we posted within the chat, and you can just give us the actual code of the photo itself, and we'll print those out and send them to you free of charge.
Really? That's cool.
Shipping is free, so just have to purchase a photo, and the shipping's free. So good times.
Yeah, good times here at the Clash of Champions 2024 here in New Albany, Indiana. Thank you so much for joining us, all of our viewers on the live feed and all of the races here, over 200 races with 430 entries. We will get ready for the 22nd race of 56 tomorrow morning. We will start first though with the pros open practice at 8:30 a.m. and then start with our first heats at 9 a.m.
Big Buckarama, Shane Mouton, Vocal Adonis. Oh man, I like that one.
Thank
tell
you
you,
very
man,
much.
I was listening to you in the car when I was thinking the stream was going to go down. I'm like, this guy's voice is way better than mine. You got a voice for it, my man.
I appreciate it, man. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. I'm just happy to be here and happy to lend my energy and my passion to the industry that has given me so much as well. So thank you all. 1 of 44, Peter Renaud, that Rye guy, Kunkmeister, or I can't read that very well over there. I'm getting a little bit sleepy. Thank you all for joining us on all of the feeds today from Mod Live Media. This broadcast brought to you by JConcepts, sponsored also by RCGT for your timing and scoring. Signing out, this is Shane Mouton from A-Main Hobbies and
Matt Olson from Mod and Mod Live Media. Oh, one more thing. Couldn't do without the crew. Jason Bollinger on photos, Chris Mueller on camera, Megan Melton. She's been on helping out with everything in between, getting us food, to putting in waffle tickets, to printing photos, and just everything else. And to Shane here, absolutely killing it. So thank you guys. We got one more day. We're happy about it. I'm sure you guys are too. We're going to crown some Clash of Champions within 24 hours.
That's it, yeah, within 24 hours. We'll see you back here in 8 hours and 45 minutes for the open practice for the pros.
Right
Goodbye,
on, guys.
and until
I'll
next
post
time.
those links just so you see them. We out.
Peace.
Please close up the pits. Pits are closed. Pits are closed. Doors open at 8 a.m. Pits are closed. Doors at 8 a.m. You have an open tab. Please pay it. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Yeah. Looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. There is the waffle link again. Hit it one more time. We'll catch you guys tomorrow.
That's between me and you.